club reviewed the season ticket early bird deadline, and they've extended it by a further 15 days. So that means it goes up to and including Saturday the 30th of March.
Not good enough.
You're more than welcome, of course, to join
sorry.
the debate on the season ticket renewal.
How are we doing?
Good time
How's
to
everyone doing?
tomorrow night,
I
actually.
hope
We'll
everyone's
be
well.
between 6 and 7, and we'll have the fans on with us.
Hey. Hello. Right, let's have a look at a few of the comments that have been put in. Because
no idea what the noise is in the background there. Detail.
I'm very much aware that there's been a few comments before I came in. I've had a little skim through. I hope everyone's okay. I hope everyone's had a good Valentine's Day. I've not had a good Valentine's Day. If Borough win, it'll be so much better. Hopefully it'll be so much better today. But anyways, right, I'll go through a few of the comments. McGree's finally starting. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this, like, obviously McGree's been out, you know, in his cup competition with Australia, and we've really missed him. And the fact that he's came back and he's only been on the bench, I mean, it's very questionable. But it's good to see him starting again today. Hopefully he can bring some light to our attack today. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to be a better performance today, because Bristol was an absolute nightmare. Glad to see Hoppy round the squad. Hopefully comes around and scores. Look, I've always, like, I thought that Hoppy's been decent, you know what I mean? But you know, he's gone out on loan, and maybe that loan is something that he's needed. So hopefully he comes back with a positive attitude and goes on to score some goals. So yeah, I'm really hoping that everything goes well. Mike character at Miami, United Kingdom. Hello, how are you doing? Up at Borough. Let's hope the score is 3-1 today. Hopefully, I'm really hoping so. Red says 3-0 to Borough, as with 2 and Force of 1, hopefully. So I think Force, Hackney, and I'm going for a risk. Luke Ayling. Bloody hell. Let's have a look. Oh, the Dorkin drummer's in here. How you doing, Matt? How you doing? Great to see you in the chat. Great to see you. It was nice seeing you. It was nice seeing you last night. It was really good to be back watching Dorkin. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I love going and watch Dorkin. It's a brilliant club. I love the fans. I love the club. They're just absolutely brilliant. So yeah, thank you very much for coming into the stream, for saying hello and saying come in the Borough. Appreciate that. But yeah, what you think of the new players? I think they need time. Definitely, I think they definitely need time to settle in. As looks really, really good. I thought he played decent against Bristol, to be fair. Still a few times where he's given the ball away, lost control of the ball, but you know, there's been a few times in that match where I thought he's picked up over the past few games. So hopefully he can continue the form that he's trying to get, and hopefully he gets the form that he needs, because he is a really good player. He just needs to fit into the squad, which is something that we need. At least Severa's back, yeah. Severa, I think he's so underrated. I swear to God, I swear he's underrated. He is a baller. He's an absolute baller. Hi, it's Theo from the video. Hello, how you doing? Oh dear. Sunderland. Oh dear. We'll ignore that part, but I hope you've had a great day. I'm absolutely shattered, mate. Got back at the wild time of 3 and bloody hell. But hey, I bet it was worth it though. Obviously, witnessing the 83rd minute goal and just to see the game off, it was a brilliant night. Just amazing. I wouldn't say it's the best way to have been on, but it's up there. It's up there with one of the best ones. I can't lie. It was a really, really good night. yeah, absolutely brilliant. Obviously, as I said, I love going to watch Dorking. Really good team. Love the club, and obviously the fans as well. Like yourself, always so passionate and always believing in the squad. So even through like the tough times and stuff, it's really good to see. So yeah, fair play. It's a real shame about Matt Crooks. Actually, Matt Crooks was one of those players who he was like a fan favourite. You know what I mean? Like, and he scored some goals. He scored some really good goals, to be fair. So yeah, I'm obviously we're all gonna miss him, but I think we've just got to try and move on from that now, and look forward to the future, really, because obviously we've got some money throughout the season, so hopefully they go on and get some players in the summer. I doubt that we'll make it to the playoffs this season. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I really hope that I am wrong. But I'm just really hoping that we can get up there and obviously get into hopefully get into the playoffs, but obviously you never know. We'll have to see. I've got to go, mate. I'll be back at maybe half time. See you then, Jake. No worries, mate. Hope you have a good night, whatever you're doing. Yeah, nice to see you coming into the stream. Back and says, hi Jake, I'm a Chelsea fan. Big up to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I was really gutted when we went to Stamford Bridge. I can't lie. But I was expecting us to get absolutely thrilled in. But I think that we put up a good fight in that first leg, and obviously we believed so much, but in the end of the day, you guys were a better team in the second leg, and fair play is. Yeah. He scores belters all the time. Do you know who scores belters all the time now? Hackney's hair is fine. He scores belters all the time. That's the new one. I'm going to watch the game, but no worries, mate. No worries. Hope you have a good time. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream. It'd be very much appreciated. Yeah. I'm just hoping that we get the win today. Bloody hell. Jeebus. I'll be back at half time. No worries, mate. No worries at all. Bloody hell, we're not even in the top 12. Bloody hell. How long till kick off? About like 5 minutes? Something like that. 6 minutes, yeah. That's it. Anthony's probably gone in the summer, and we have a profit from Rodgers and Krug, so I would expect a big transfer window in the summer, and then hopefully go up. I'm really hoping so, but to be fair, would you try and keep Hackney though? Because Hackney's a really big player in our squad, and I think that he could help us a lot. And we've already got a decent amount of profit, you know what I mean? So if we could try and keep paying Hackney, that'd be brilliant. But if we got, 20 to 25 million for him, obviously we're going to take it, aren't we? So yeah, but I'm really, I hope he stays in a way, but if we can get 20 to 25 million for him, I'd take that all day long. Take it all day long. But the profit that we've already made, through like the Rodgers deal, the Crooks deal, it's I think that we've done really well in that sort of aspect. So, Finn has his hair is fine. I think, if anything, for the rest of the season, it would be Hackney's hair is fine because it fits perfectly. I wouldn't want to see that chant just flourish away because it's a really good chant and I think it brings a lot of atmosphere. We've just got to try and look for other chants as well, like not just the same one. Like I love what Carrick said, but like I feel like it's always like sang, and not many people want to sing it anymore because it's always sang. So I hope that we can like get some new chants. I heard the Red Faction singing a new one towards the end of the match. Hopefully that catches on because it sounded really good, to be fair. But I'm just, I think over the past few games, I think everyone can admit this, that the atmosphere has been, I wouldn't say it's been dead, but it's not been a whole lot, like, you know, recently. So obviously something needs to be done about it, and hopefully we can get a few chances in and stuff, and, you know, yeah. Oh my god. Someone's mentioned me in this, I was right. I'll have to have a look at that after the game. Not long until the players come out now. About a few minutes. Mobbing. I'm gonna put my thingy on Do Not Disturb because no doubt I'll probably get like a notification. So yeah. What do you think of Forrest's goal? Forrest's goal against Sunderland, I'm gonna guess that you're on about. I thought it was a really good goal. Obviously, you could tell it was off the training ground. You could clearly tell because he passed it off and then he passed it again, put it through to Forrest. Really good touch, by the way, and he turns and absolutely smacks it. He absolutely smacks it, and it was a beautiful finish. Beautiful finish. Yeah, I thought it was a really good goal. My prediction for this game, by the way, I haven't given my prediction yet. Prediction, I'm gonna go. Prediction, I'm gonna go for a. I don't know, because we've not been on really good form. The players are coming out now. 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0 Borough. I'm going to go for it. We haven't won in the past few games. We haven't won in like nearly a month. So I'm going to go for 2-0. I think we're going to come up with a brilliant attitude today and look for blood.
You won't hear people wanting to offer to put money in to buy a 15 to 20 million pound striker, but they want one. Right, the players are out on the Deepdale pitch here.
To be fair, I could just literally go on this one if I need anything to like.
Preston North End against Middlesbrough in the Championship on BBC Radio T Sport.
To be fair, we've brought a decent amount considering all form recently.
Well, wherever I might be, it'd have to be with you two, clearly. Thank you very much, Paul. There is a big banner being unfurled in the town end, away to our right here at Deepdale, and on it there is a lovely picture of the Preston legend. A much overused word, but apposite in this case of Tom Finney, because tonight Preston North End commemorate 10 years since the death of their legendary forward, and there's a beautiful statue outside this ground, Neil Madison. It's a statue that depicts a picture that was taken of him making a tackle and on an absolutely sodden pitch, and the water spraying up behind him as he slides in to control the ball. There you go, Tom Finney being remembered here tonight at Deepdale, and the Preston players are actually wearing commemorative shirts as well, with all the proceeds. They'll be auctioned off after the game, and all the proceeds will go to Alzheimer's research. So was that allowed? What was that? Was that when you were allowed to tackle? Yes, I missed that. I'm sure there was a statue of you outside the Dell as well, with your bacon. Right. 4 changes made tonight by Michael Carrick as Middlesbrough seek to get back on track.
We beat last season, didn't we? Yeah, we beat last season. But away.
To disappear into the distance. Can they cut the gap this evening?
What channel is it on? It's on Red Button. Sky Red Button.
At left back for Luke Thomas. Dropping out, Lucas Engel, Dale Fry, Lewis O'Brien and Dan Barlasser.
Lewis O'Brien. Lewis O'Brien. Don't know the words, but I'm singing this anyways.
The back. Hackney and Housen central midfield. McGree, Azaz and Fours. In attacking midfield, Greenwood up front. I'm just looking at the way they're lining up, Neil. Yeah, Fours on the right-hand side.
It looks like it is, but as I said before, I think there'll be lots of rotation.
I'm so glad McGree's back in this starting 11.
Tony Harrison's the referee, dressed all in black tonight, just
checking that you can see that you guys can see the
end.
And here we go, we're underway. We've started off the first half, sorry. Needs the second half. Bloody hell, has it been that long already?
All red with the white chest bands. And Luke Ayling has the ball at his feet.
Really good pass from Ayling to McGree.
Preston half. And he's
That's
going to win a throw early on here. Oh, that's a delight. I've just
Ayling
seen the back of Preston shirts. The numbers are in gold and pretty much impossible to pick out. Preston have got Freddie Woodman in goal. 3 central defenders of Jordan Story, Liam Lindsay and Andrew Hughes, Liam Miller and Robbie Brady at wing back. Brady is the one change to the lineup tonight.
Oh, Ayling.
Alan Brown, that is. Ben
Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling.
Will Keane and Emil Rees up front. Luke Ayling had a little run there. He was rebuffed, and Borough have another throw-in just inside the Preston half. There is light rain falling, as there always is in Preston.
You know, the pitch isn't great
the pitch, yeah, I'm just looking. It's already cutting up from the warm-ups, isn't it? As Housen volleys the ball down the right-hand side. Preston head clear. Ayling's header bouncing back towards the area. They go for another one here.
North End.
Falls has popped up on the edge of the area. Preston clear. Emil Rees will chase.
Go back to keeper. Well done.
Way outside his area. One touch to control, and the second
Glover gets it up to the other end, and it's cleared away to our end again.
Gets a free kick here.
Free kick. Clark to take it. Nope, Hackney's going to take it now.
90 seconds gone here, and it is Preston North End 0, Middlesbrough 0. Neil Maddison with
Hackney
at the back of the Tarfini stand.
Glover.
Go back to their keeper, Glover.
I'm glad to see that Glover's still in the starting. Obviously he made that mistake, but everyone makes mistakes, so I'm glad that we gave him another chance. Oh! Marcus Force! I think he's offside anyways.
Just got his arm
to
put it around the post, but the flag had gone up anyway. First opening of the game.
Bloody hell, already the dangers of Ryan McGree. He finds that dangerous pass to Hackney, who gets the ball in. Thomas tries, I think he tries to go for a shot, to be fair. But then it comes to Marcus Force, he tries to head it, but the keeper saves it, but it was also offside as well, so it would never have counted if it went in anyways. And to be fair, it was offside, so.
Pass back to Glover, drops in the centre circle there. I've got to say, headed forward once more.
McGree. Oh, bit of a misplaced pass to Thomas.
Behind Thomas, and Thomas had to
Glover
run out to the far side.
whacks it up.
Back to his keeper, Glover.
Yeah, well, you see, Riley's played on this right-hand side, but now he's just.
It's headed away again from Preston North End. Greenwood tries to control it, but it's headed again.
He upsets the opposition, and
where are we ever
that's what
going?
you want to see.
Looks for the space.
Put Sonny in. I think we're giving Glover a chance first. He might not be fit to play yet.
And Hackney now will give his captain the ball back on the halfway
It's just an option just in case we do need him. It's like injury and something like that.
Ayling.
The ball to Marcus Force. Here we go. It's going to be a throw-in for Preston North End.
Preston with a throw-in. Hughes to take it just short of the halfway line. There's just down beneath us in the director's box here, Neil Maddison, there's a former Borough player and a Borough coach as well, Lee Cattermole, who you might have heard on BBC Radio 5 Live at the weekend on Sunday lunchtime, and very interesting he was too. And He was
Now,
asking
this could be
if he
dangerous.
thought Marcus Forss would play up front before kick-off as well, so everyone's talking
Oh.
about it. As Keane tries to take the ball down on the deep.
We could have been in serious trouble there.
Clear into the Preston half.
Yeah, I've noticed
An early goal for
he
us
isn't looking around.
would be ideal.
I think the ball goes back to him. The state of the
'Cause then we
pitch
can
is
build
quite
on that.
wobbly and he's taking no chances.
And that's what we
Taking
need.
under control.
Something to build
He's
on.
launching that ball and clearing it from his box.
You said as soon as we arrived here, around about 5 o'clock, that we walked.
It's
up
a
into
long
the stand
ball.
And you went, oh, look at all the sand on that pitch.
Yeah, it's poor condition, I've got to say.
Love
On the
that.
flanks, you can see it's
Comfortably
really bare.
mix it up.
I was watching the ground and just picking up lumps and, you know, stamping them into the ground.
Well, whatever happens tonight, Preston will end the evening ahead of the Borough because they have a 4-point lead going into this game as
Bloody
Woodley
hell.
is out of his area to head to Robbie Brady, the Ireland international. Force sliding in. Makes contact with man and ball at the same time. Hughes is down on the deck. He's got a wrap on his ankle there. It will be a Preston throw-in, though.
It's a good tackle from Forss.
He's feeling it, isn't he? Hughes?
Yeah,
He's
it's a
still
good
there.
tackle. He comes in,
Ooh.
just the connection. He hits the ball, but also, you know, Forss is...
He could be in trouble
focused
here.
there, and I think he might just tweak his ankle there. But it's been... as I
Forss
said,
with a really
good
good
start for
tackle.
us.
Actually, I'm just looking at Hughes, and I think it's just below his knee, the top of his shin, that appears to be the problem. And he doesn't look very happy at all. He's not moved in any meaningful way since the Marcus Forss.
Right, I think we've got an injury here.
Back here for Ryan Law.
So
Yeah, it could be.
there could be a
Also as well, as I said before, I've mentioned the pitch a few times, and
substitution here possibly.
It's
It's a really good tackle.
it's cutting up,
He gets the ball first.
and it's not a pitch where I would say you want to play that pretty football.
It's a good tackle.
Because I can imagine mistakes being made. You've got to be careful. You've got to manage the game really well.
The dugouts are on the far side from us here at Deepdale, in front of the Invincibles stand. So the physio had a long
Yeah,
way
so the
to
physio
run
are
across the pitch
doing
there to
their
get
treatment
to
at the
Andrew Hughes. He was
moment.
still flat on his back. Having his
He's not moved, to be
manipulated at the
fair.
moment, checking for anything rattling around in there.
I think that
He's still sat down, and this may be, as I said, this may be a problem for Ryan Law, the Preston manager, who's stood just in front of his dugout at the moment with his hands thrust inside his coat.
Borough fans singing football in a library.
Needs to make the change. This has not been a happy hunting ground for Borough in recent years. Preston have won the last 3 meetings on this ground, including last season when Michael Carrick made his managerial debut here. So the Borough boss is back where it all began this evening. Do you remember the last time Borough did win here, Neil? It was a memorable afternoon.
He scored a few, didn't he?
New Year's Day, 2020, Rudy Gested with an overhead kick at that end. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do, yeah. You're right, yeah.
How could you forget? 2-0 win that
Rudy
day.
Gested.
Ashley Fletcher got the other. Andrew Hughes is
Like I
now
say.
finally up and moving under his own steam, but he's not moving very freely. Well, there's a message being sent by the physio to the bench on the far side. Andrew Hughes, yeah, he's coming off.
Yeah, he's going to go off.
He's coming off. So Andrew Hughes is not going to be able to continue. With the applause in the background and the Preston fans are all rising to their feet, is because on the big screen above the Borough away end is a picture of Sir Tom Finney holding one of his England caps, and it says in memory of Sir Tom Finney 10 years on.
So they put him in 10 minutes.
What a lovely moment as Deepdale rises, and the Borough fans as well are joining in, which is good to see.
Brilliant.
10 years since the death of a Preston and England legend. Well, North End are down to 10 men as they get play underway again, and there's a good interception by Ayling.
And now
Finds
Forss,
Falls down this
he
right
tries
wing.
to slip McGree through, but it's intercepted, and now the keeper
Couldn't get to the ball before
will find
the
a pass,
defender, but he's
which he
chased
does.
it to Woodman. Preston have now worked it
This could be
to
dangerous.
the right-hand side. Where
It's
Clark
really
is
well done by Clark, really well
followed
defended.
with Keane all the way over to that position just in front of the dugouts, and it is a Preston throw-in, and the chance for the change.
It's an early
to be made.
substitution.
Off goes Andrew Hughes, and on comes Greg Cunningham. So 9th minute, and we have the first change of the evening. Injury enforced for Ryan Law and Preston. If you didn't hear the team news, by the way, earlier, a surprise on the Borough bench is the presence of Matthew Hoppy.
Matthew Hoppy,
Preston heading back towards their goal. Woodman will catch.
Be good to see him in the lineup, right? To be fair, but it's not
deep on this left-hand
if
side.
you play him.
Whips it down the line.
I think it'll be like a sub.
Across to cover. Lets it run.
He'll come on as a sub each game.
Back to Glover, and again Neil does not stand on ceremony.
Header. Now McGree.
Now McGree. Oh, it doesn't sit down for him there as he tried to set Fours free. Preston tried to turn the Borough defence.
And now Ayling.
I think the pitch, with the state it's
Hackney.
been, you can see there's been a lot of balls in behind defences.
Hackney across the ball.
Oh, this is brilliant. Luke Thomas. Oh, Azaz's ball. Just, it seemed to stop dead. He tried to pass it, but Luke was already like in behind it, so yeah.
Eventually, Preston have got the ball deep inside their half.
It's gonna be a long ball again from Preston into Borough's half. Clark will get there. He goes down. It's gonna be a free kick.
Marcus Falls was offside as he headed against Freddie Woodman. And apart from that, there's been a lot of energy and a lot of intent, but not a huge amount of quality in these first 10 minutes at 0-0.
Yeah, totally agree. I think you're the better side, but without really creating.
And now we're going back to Glover.
But, as this game goes on, you can see the pitch is going to deteriorate, and
oh, it's a really good ball to McGree. And now Ayling to McGree. McGree to
Zaz. Couldn't reach it as McGree.
Bloody hell.
When you can pass a yard in front of him.
There we go.
McGree handles that.
Azaz.
He's such a clever.
Can he find a runner?
Turning inside the Preston half.
Oh, I do want. That's really unlucky. Oh, Greenwood. Oh,
as he goes for the rebound.
That is a chance. It's a great chance in my opinion. It comes to Greenwood. It's on his right foot. He doesn't get the connection mark.
They scuffed it.
He scuffs it, and
it's really unlucky for the Azaz pass. It's got intercepted, but it came to Sam Greenwood. I think he just.
But good play.
He puts it straight down the middle where the keeper is. Keeper gets his hand up. Bit too easy for him. If he puts it into any of the corners, it's possibly going in.
Plymouth are playing Coventry. Stoke against Queen's Park Rangers.
It's really unlucky.
0-0, just as we are here at Deepdale. And at 8, Millwall.
Vandenberg, Housen clears it.
Volleys the ball forward once more. Woodman will just field it on the left side of his area.
I think there's going to be
Johnny Housen.
Preston. I think they'll try and turn out defence.
Housen for the second half, yeah.
Take chances
exactly.
I wouldn't think because of the state of the pitch.
Well, they had a good
it's a long ball.
Last time they were here, Preston, to beat
Housen
by 3-2. 2 wins in a row for them since, because they went to Cardiff and won 2-0.
Greenwood could keep running for that.
For another team who were just seeing their playoff.
He should have kept running for it because he could have caused some trouble there.
It's a real bun fight, as there always is in the Championship, to get into the top 6. But this season, it seems like an awful lot more of the places are probably sewn up already than in previous years. Goal kick to Preston here, 0-0. BBC Radio T Sport. We're on 95 FM, DAB and Freeview Channel 722. Mark Drury, Neil Maddison, cozying up on Valentine's Day evening. Actually, you're a bit closer to Paul, aren't you? Thank God. Getting a bit jealous. Oh, love's unkind, isn't it? Hackney.
Here we go, go on.
The circle gets the ball back. Zaz. That's a bit hit and hope, really. Just turned it blind over the defence, and Woodman.
Go on, Azaz. Oh, wow. Well done, Greenwood. Azaz, really good touch. He tries to touch it over, but he doesn't get there. Cleared away.
And then
it's going to be a Borough throw.
Out off the pitch by Story, who didn't want any of it in that right back position. Neil, Borough throw it.
I've got to say, I've been disappointed with them so far in terms of the way they've played. On the physical side, you can see that, but one thing they do,
Glover.
They try and turn you and try
long
and play
ball
in your
to Marcus.
as much as possible. We're totally different.
To Sam Greenwood, sorry.
Ball down and pass it around.
is Will Keane trying to provide a
Howson.
platform up front.
Oh,
Preston.
well
Howson
done,
went for
McGree.
the centre circle, didn't come out with it. Vandenberg intercepts the through ball. Now Thomas.
here's
on his
Thomas and
first
now
start for
Johnny
the ball.
Howson,
On loan from
who
Leicester,
goes
of course.
back
What
to
we learned at the
Matt
weekend,
Clark.
as we go to the King Power
Clark goes to
Stadium.
Glover.
We
Glover,
give it to
long,
Clark back to Glover.
long short ball.
Howson chests it down on
And
the
now
left-hand side.
Clark
and
again, back to Howson.
ends up wider still as Clark
And
gives
it's
it
going
back
to be
him.
a
Challenge
Preston
comes in
North
from
End
Miller.
throw.
And it took a touch off Howson. It's a Preston throw-in. They are halfway down that right-hand side.
Throw in taken. Oh, go on.
Thomas, good challenge made. Now Greenwood.
Turn.
To a Zaz.
And now something could be on here. Ayling, he's going to keep running for it.
Bounces over Brady. Brady, the pass back to his keeper. Woodman falls interested, but had enough on it.
Rav, really good header.
Down by Vandenberg.
Tell you what, McGree, he's been everywhere already. Free kick, he wins as a free kick. He's been everywhere.
Alan Brown ended up on top of him down there.
How do you not want this man in the starting 11? Like, I don't know. There's a few people who've said that they don't want to see McGree in the starting 11.
Now,
of course you do.
Glover's gone short there with the pass to Hackney, edge of the
He has the energy.
Howson dropping in.
He has pace.
Pushing up, but
His
Borough
passing,
through them.
like, everything about him is unbelievable.
Right wing.
Unbelievable talent.
Ayling in support.
Ayling.
Now. Ayling wants to get it back to
Oh, bugger off. Are you going to come back on? Are you going to, not come back on? Okay. I was pretty much expecting that because it's always like this. All the time. And it's been fine for so long.
right boot at the ball, and Borough have a throw in near the corner flag.
Yeah,
Okay, apparently we have a throw in.
ball. He's about 30 yards out through goal, and I think he should commit to the player.
Well, he used to drive immediately.
Yeah, drive, get forward, and then commit the defender, and then you can play the ball into Thomas. But what he does, he goes a couple of yards and plays that ball early.
Is that in?
Hackney
It is.
wasn't left with much he could do with that ball back to him in the air from
Oh, brilliant.
Thomas.
Now give it to Howson.
But Borough have kept possession alive.
Should have gave it to Howson.
Pass there. He saw Fours making the run behind.
Made the
defence,
wrong
cut out
pass there, I think.
on the edge of the Preston area, and now
Howson
Brady.
could have went into the
Brady, well, he looked forward and he
other side.
liked the look of what he saw. Begins again. Here's Emil Rees.
Oh dear.
To the halfway line out on the left hand side, and then as he played it towards the centre circle, he gave it straight to Matt Clark in a Borough shirt.
Already, you look at Satter's
Glover
against Bristol City.
just got his foot on top of the ball and he's cleared it. It's a long ball.
Well, the Robins were scoring their second goal at this point. Yeah, you just Saturday.
Has he given a free kick? He has.
More solid and organised with that formation and the player that is out there.
Sam Greenwood's having a pop at the fourth official. The linesman down on this near side because he's given Preston a free kick that Greenwood heartily disagreed with. Underway at the Den. Millwall against Ipswich, just 2 minutes gone there, and it is 0-0. It's goalless everywhere.
Go on.
So
Oh, that's excellent.
Tonight, Norwich went into the top 6 last night.
And now Preston could be on their way, but Luke Ayling, he's done absolutely brilliant.
Now in the centre circle. Greenwood tried to find McGree with his first.
Here come Preston.
Instead, it was the Preston skipper Alan Brown who dribbles out to the right-hand side, and
Luke Thomas is trying to close him down.
Miller. BBC Radio T Sport 0-0 at Deepdale.
And then they've gone back to the halfway
In
line.
the centre circle.
Preston will start again.
Cunningham to Story. Borough are all in position here, and Preston just knocking it around in front of them. They've not had an awful lot of the ball, the home team this evening so far.
Just trying to fathom out.
And now here come Preston again.
Hurt us, and so far they've turned us quite a few times, but haven't retrieved that ball. They haven't had possession high up the pitch. They've got possession now, it's deep inside their half, but
as Rees drops to the halfway line, and back it goes to his defenders. Lindsay back to Woodman. He's not having a great season, Emil Rees, just the one goal he's got so far. Remember, he was a player that Chris Wilder was very keen on for a signing. They were interested, but
Tells you a lot about Chris Wilder then, doesn't it? Sorry.
Optimistic, and because
Sorry.
he's got a few goals, hasn't he? He'd had a good season, yeah. not so much this time around so far. Will Keane, on the other hand, is doing a fair bit better. He's got 11 goals. As Hackney heads the Preston throwing down, and Vandenberg tidying up, goes back to Glover once more. How do you reckon that wine's doing that you gifted?
Oh, guaranteed, one bottle's gone already. No doubt about it.
Go on. Johnny
Listening
Allison.
then?
Here we go. Could be onto something here.
Thomas,
Really good ball to Azaz.
His man on the edge of the area. Now what's
It's a ball in there. Oh, it's cleared.
6-yard area cleared at the front post.
Good play from Azaz. Nice and sharp,
And
quick.
we're back on
Comes
again.
into the box and gets the Preston players there.
Jeremy Olympies.
Excellent
I'm
play,
jealous.
excellent feet.
Hackney. It's a decent little.
Oh, look at this. McGree. Could be something on here.
McGree turning just short of the area. Now moving out to the right.
Here we
side
go.
of the ball. Force
Oh,
takes it.
passing's
Force
been brilliant.
looking for the byline.
First half, ball in.
He's got the cross away.
Shoot! Oh!
He tried to pass it to the
It's
edge of the
onside.
side area. It was blocked.
Force.
Into the action.
Oh.
The goal left-footed. Hits the first defender, Lindsay, spirals up into the air.
Thomas.
Tries to take it down.
Can Nelson get there? Yes, he can. What a fucking tackle that is.
Snuffs that break out at source. Preston through
That is an excellent
in the right
tackle.
back position, but there were 3 or 4 openings there for Borough Neal
Yeah,
to test for anyone.
you're inside their 18-yard box, and I think on this right hand
Oh, yes.
Force tries to pull it back. There's a Preston defender there.
Oh,
Then he
he's
goes into
throwing his
green.
hamstring
He's
there.
trying to look at runners. He's in the 6-yard box. And there's no runners, but they defended really well, to be fair. Preston.
Howson's just feeling his hamstring there. I was a bit worried there.
Howson's name has been
It looks like he's alright. Anyways, Howson.
This evening as Howson finds
Azaz.
left corner of the
McGree.
outside it.
Left foot crossing. Oh, and Ayling was there, but
Brady heads out of the area. Hackney out to the far side, just too far in front of Thomas, and that will be a Preston throw-in. They're struggling to get out
what's
of
the
their
score?
half, aren't they?
It's
That's it here.
no.
5 minutes ago or so. I've been disappointed with him. But fair play to us. We're on top. You start to get into the groove, and it's just carving out them opportunities. We've gone into decent positions, but at this moment in time, unfortunately, I haven't put anything away.
Won their first 4 home games this season. Preston had a blistering start, didn't they? The early pace setters, and then they fell
It's
away.
Preston throwing.
You know, we were seeing again before kick-off tonight.
It's-
There was a point where after the Borough win,
Now we've hit Hackney.
fixture in November, we thought Ryan Lowe might be on the way, but
And now
still
Ayling.
here, and their form has recovered in recent times.
Yeah, Hackney and Howson, that partnership.
Now Hackney.
Just starting to
Howson.
It's clicked in the game.
flow, yeah.
Now to Clark. Really good passing from the Borough.
Midfield.
Hackney.
Hackney
Back to Clark.
Now Howson is
And now it's Johnny Howson who goes back
Preston
to Glover.
just moving up the pitch here as it goes back to Glover.
What have we got to say about asking against Bristol? We were shocking at the end of the day.
And that pass
We were
from
absolutely
Vandenberg
shocking.
was off target.
Here come Preston.
Bear down this left-hand side.
It's now on the right-hand side. The ball in.
The right-hand side cross
It's
low. Clark starts
Cleared away. It's a shot taken on. Near post. It's in.
Been beaten. Glover's
It's
been
in.
beaten, and
It's 1-0
Liam
Preston.
Miller. And Preston
At the near post. Glover shouldn't be getting beaten there.
in the 23rd minute. Liam
I've backed Glover all this time, but he should be saving them. Near post. Should be saving them. Outside the box, he takes a shot from. He has plenty of time to get down to it.
It goes through like a pack of players. It's about 25 yards out.
Let's have a look at this again.
We haven't got the monitor in front of us, but I'm just
Played away from Clark, but then it comes to a Preston North End player. He takes a shot on.
There's a few players
I think Glover should be getting to that.
right into the corner. Here we are. We've got a better view here.
Well, Miller takes it down edge of the area. Is it Clark? It might have.
It's on the same side as Glover.
Possibly gone through
So,
his legs. Well, you'll see here.
he
this
could have
one is-
done-
Well, you won't because the
Possibly
the
could have
just
done a lot
got
better there.
Yeah, it's a view from behind the goal.
I think it's Clark who has the touch, and I think he tries to play. You know, I think Clark. I think the pass comes in. I think Clark is trying to play to one of the players.
We go 1-0 down. Oh, no way.
Start Clark quickly into the action.
I thought it was going to be a bloody repeat of Bristol there when they go on and score straight away.
Start to the game.
Bloody hell.
Borough find themselves a goal to nil.
KSGN says let's go. saves
Just
1-0.
out to the edge of his area there.
Lewis Robinson
Encouraged by what
says,
he's
"Come
seen
on, you whites."
from Liam Miller.
To be fair,
Goal of the season for him.
we've had so many opportunities to go forward and make so many chances, but
Out of this
we've just not taken the chances that we've got.
ball comes in.
But yous have gone on in the attack there,
Sets Miller.
and you've took your chance.
I think you just clear it.
Keeper realistically should be doing a lot better.
Quite bobbly, it's cutting up.
So fair play, you've took your chance.
But the goal itself, it's near post, and is he unsighted, the keeper? So we haven't got monitors in front.
Just got to try and keep
We've got a
going.
screen, which is half a mile away from his
It's really unfortunate.
So
What's happened to us in the last few games? I know. I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Well, Preston have
we've had some really good results.
will have their turn.
Like
Luke's
before
obviously taken
this
10-yard shot
terrible
off
form
there,
came
so
in. Like, what's
Preston
going on?
North End 1, Middlesbrough 0. Liam Miller from the edge of the area in the 20th.
And I still believe that we should. I still believe we should have got another striker.
you know, I
To be
said
fair,
before that I thought they were poor. They started really
But,
poorly and
you know,
not really at it. And you have a couple of chances. You get in good
I guess there was no one in the window or any other strikers
I just think from our point of view is
who would fit into our squad.
you don't have to rush things.
Well, that were available
On
anyways,
top of this game, and
which is very unfortunate.
Handball there, Hayden Hackney. He just sat
Yeah,
up
it's handball. It,
on the edge of the
his
centre
hand was
circle.
like there.
There is
Definitely a
no
handball.
saying 0-0, which is
Just
goals
on the halfway
changed
line.
Possible. We'll see what that goal from Liam Miller does to the flow of this one.
the importance of just keeping it nice and solid now.
It's very
Find a way
unfortunate.
back into this game.
Reasonably healthy crowd.
And this is why I said
no means full. Holds just over 23,000.
this is why I said that we'll probably not make the playoffs this season.
Halfway line towards the edge of the Borough box.
Defensively, we're
Down, bouncing
we're not
towards
cut out for
Lewis,
it.
who then gets rather underneath.
Attacking wise as well.
Reach it ahead of Brady, chests it down, runs it.
That's a really good tackle from Ayling. Ayling on the overdrive.
Now, McGree trying to launch a ball.
Overlap even.
Finds Ayling once more. Pushed up on this right hand side.
And now,
Hackney's come
Hackney.
to help out. He's under a bit of pressure and possession's been lost.
Bloody hell.
Howson quickly wins
Howson
it back.
does
McGree
really
tackle
well,
from
but
Alan
it's
Brown. Just
intercepted
outside the
again.
Preston area. Borough continue to trail by a goal to nil.
I just like, if anyone's watching the game, just
Tell you what, Preston's passing are starting to pick up now. Start of the game, they were
Here's Woodman
getting their passes
receiving the
intercepted,
ball to warm applause.
but
And Borough
now they're
just
just finding the
set
passes
halfway inside the Preston
nice
end
and
of the
easy.
field, ready to pounce if
like
the
there.
pass is off target. Oh, it's
He's kept it in as well.
Stretch from King to keep the ball in play there.
There we go, keep it in.
And Borough doubling up.
No
on it.
options.
He's thrown Hackney to the ground there as he tries to get to Ayling. The referee gives him.
He was about to go back
Just
to
calm down, everyone.
Ravler, but he had Howson in the midfield. He could have went Howson, then he could have played the long ball forward.
it is a test
This
because
is a test.
you started the game really well.
Like Ayling's telling him to go, but he doesn't need to. Give the ball, then Howson can go forward with it. Because he had loads of space.
A pot shot off from the edge of the box, and it goes.
Man out of hatred that Glover is getting on Twitter is
It's whether
ridiculous.
it's a great play.
Lovely touch from
I mean,
McGree.
like,
Two Preston players
I hope it's not,
trying
like,
to
too
dot him in the
bad,
centre
but-
circle. He found his ass inside left channel. McGree back in the
Oh.
box. Oh, bounces off his
But-
heel as Brown made
but,
the
like,
challenge, and
the
it
thing
was
is though, he
important
should
for
be
the Preston
saving.
captain.
He should have saved that shot.
Hackney from distance, it's just over the bar
It's
by
a
couple of yards.
long shot from Ian Hackney.
What, 35
Goes right
yards out
over,
there? He
but
pulls the trigger.
To be fair, the ball goes into the green. It's
he should have
really
saved it. He really should have.
goes again.
It was at his near post.
Nearly gets the second
He was
ball,
right.
and he comes back.
He was there.
He hit a hack and he picks the ball.
Right,
You're
so
he's about 55
he was here.
yards out, and he
The
sets
ball
himself. He has a
goes
goal, dipping. It goes
right in.
over a yard over the bar.
Well, Middlesbrough
Right into
the
near
start of a run of
post.
3 away
He should be
games in
saving
4,
it.
while Preston have 3 home games from the next 4, including tonight. Borough's next game, of course, is at the champions-elect Leicester on Saturday.
I'm just getting some regarding the goal that it's gone through Clark, but Louis Glover should do it better.
As Keane just runs the ball out of play from a flick on down this north end left-hand side.
Ayling.
Luke Ayling to
Take the throw.
for the Borough. 29th minute at Deepdale. Borough trailing by a goal to nil. And since that Preston opener,
Oh, bloody hell.
not really
He's gonna
refound
go back.
that attacking mojo.
Goes
that
back to his
looks to be
keeper.
building us. Woodman gets it on the edge of his area after the Borough throw-in came to nothing.
Saw some that saying that all the goals were conceded against Preston were his fault.
Coming short and
Look, I mean, like,
looks like Glover's going to ignore him.
you look at the
Aiming for Ford, who's
you look at the goals that were conceded.
Chase Woodman again.
I think that Glover's done really well, but the defence
His
is.
team on the edge of his area. He's taken the wind out of the
I think that defence is just like not cut out for it. Like I think just said, the defence just like it seems so sloppy at times, and it's a shame because we've got really good defenders, but
a few opportunities if you can.
they just seem to like not.
Again in a tight area, finds
It's like they're not getting into the form that they want to be in, which is unfortunate. But
onto the loose ball. Now
Thomas,
to his
Azaz.
left side of the area, heading towards the corner flag, back to Thomas. That cross is a big up and under. Header from Brady, falling as he does so. Ayling in play on this right hand side.
Ayling ball in, straight to keeper, and I see Dieng
Thomas gets the ball there, you know, and
net.
he just looks.
Look,
I
have backed.
For what he does, he plays a little one down the side.
I've backed our.
And if he just gets his head up a little bit,
I've backed Glover
put that ball into the
past
box
few games.
Literally 15 to 20 yards.
Because I believe that a few of the goals wasn't his fault, but
So half an hour
tonight,
Preston won.
the goal that we've just conceded definitely should have done a lot better.
Was aiming for the head of the
I have to say he should have done a lot better there. What's happened to a club? 8 games, unbeaten, climbing up table in October. Now we're falling apart. Well, that's part of the game, really, isn't it? Like, teams have done the business in January and they've strengthened their squads. You know what I mean? They've done really well in January, whereas us, we've only got like what two players from January, and like,
as I said before, just finishing them
you know, I think the quality in our squad at the moment it's pretty poor. I'm not saying that like about that, like everyone, you know what I mean. We have got real quality in that team, but there's a few players in there that don't stand out, and there's a few subs in there. Like we need to have really good replacements as well, like on the sub bench as well, because you know we've not been at it. Greenwood is going to go for it. Oh, I thought it was in. He hit the black thing at just like where it keeps the net up. He hit that.
Anticipates, wins that ball in midfield.
Bugger.
He plays it into Greenwood. He turns quickly. He's about 30 yards out.
If you haven't already, make sure like the stream if you haven't already. Very much appreciate it.
More like 25 than 30 yards, but it was struck well.
But yeah, as I said, I've backed Glover, but
smashed it past the defender.
Yeah,
and that's as close as Borough have come.
Yeah, it is.
I think that goal was a little bit of his fault. He should have done. He should have dealt with it. Definitely.
And that's the reality of this game so far. I think we've been the better side, but it's all about goals and
certainly efficient, isn't it? Yeah. Keane looking to join in.
And now Housen. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no way. Oh, thank God for that. That could have ended badly. It could have ended badly.
Now, Borough might break. Well, McGree's pass is just behind Hackney, and some momentum has gone from the move. Thomas lifts the ball down the left-hand side, chested down by Lindsay, and he'll have time to play it back to Woodman, or instead to Brown, who a few oohs around the ground as that pass was a little close to Sam Greenwood. All ended happily though.
Greenwood. Oh, that's a silly tackle.
Clips his ankles. Down goes the Irishman. Preston free kick.
I think that's a pretty silly tackle. But anyways, we're on the attack here.
Looking for the equaliser before the break here. They trail 1-0.
And Senny came back. Yeah, he's on the bench.
Ayling finds himself in midfield here. That's a good ball to Azaz.
Here we go. Azaz, ball in, headed.
Went for the cross to the near post and Greenwood. Cunningham there to head it behind for a Borough corner.
He does well, good play. Azaz on this right hand side and he rips the ball in. He just tries to find that.
Look, I think Hughes has done really well in this half, to be fair. Defensively, Hughes has done really well. We've not been able to get through, really.
Town End.
And the goal that you scored, I mean, it's a really, obviously, our keeper should have done a lot better with it. Shoot.
It breaks. Shot coming in from Azaz. He couldn't get over the top of it, and he pulled it wide of the left-hand post as well for good measure.
Keeper should have dealt with it a lot better, but the chance was taken. At the end of the day, you took your chance.
And it's a scissor kick,
and that's what it's all about, taking chances. That's what's happened. So we've struggled to take our chances recently.
Freddie Woodman, former Newcastle keeper, taking a decent amount of time.
Got a chance to take it, yeah, exactly, that's where it is.
Flick on by Will Keane.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that's brilliant from Clark. Now Ayling tries to clear it. He does pretty well, to be fair. Greenwood tries to win it, but it comes to no further to a Preston North End player. Housen clears it. Force couldn't get that. And now Rob Vandenberg, he could be in a bit of trouble here. He heads it out for a throw-in.
He's knocking out for a Preston throw-in. And I wonder if this is going to be a long throw-in from Robbie Brady. Well, no, it's not. He's taking quickly back down this left-hand side to Cunningham. Everywhere else in the championship,
it's going to be switched to the right-hand side. It is. Oh, that's a really good tackle from Thomas.
Challenge on that right-hand side. Preston have it back.
Clark, really good touch as well.
Space for him. Hackney and Housen both trying to offer themselves as short passes, and Hackney gets it now. Lovely serve from Azaz. Now space opening up on the left-hand side.
Not a good ball.
Too far in front of Greenwood. Greenwood is battling to make something of it, but in vain. Preston have a throw-in, but they are right by the corner flag.
Tell you what, Sunderland were well happy with that point, weren't they?
I'm looking at Azaz.
I wonder why.
I'm looking at McGree, and they're actually mixing their little positions up, because McGree's on that left-hand side, he drifts in, and then Azaz is out there. For me, McGree is the perfect number 10. You know, getting them balls turning quickly. He's a clever player, and he's shown it already in this game. And I think they just that mix up between the two
bloody hell. We've gone for a throw, thank God for that, because we could have been in trouble again. Again, we could have been in trouble.
Throw-in, which Clark is going to leave for Luke Thomas. It was Emil Rees who was busting a gut to keep that one in play, but on a wet night in Deepdale, or at Deepdale rather, the ball just wouldn't hold up for him. Housen's header on the centre spot finds Fours, who
is Hackney
towards Hackney, lays the ball off. Preston showing energy as they close down, but space has appeared.
Suddenly celebrating for 5-0. Yeah, exactly.
The North End half tries to
it's cleared away from Preston. Housen,
have it back after good work by Hackney.
He's done really well there. He's found Luke Thomas.
Find an equaliser before the break. Preston 1-0 in front. Liam Miller's goal in the 23rd minute from just outside the area. Now Greenwood.
And now Greenwood.
Inside left channel. Back a few
Housen.
Thomas on that left-hand side. McGree middle of the pitch.
Hackney's going to try it. It's not a good shot. No.
I think
he tried it, but
with a bit of dip, but
wasn't a really good one.
In the opposite direction.
Preston and Middlesbrough have always been back and forward, winning, losing. I know.
You know, right now, you are the better side. But
I went to Preston.
And it's a big
I went to Deepdale.
Enough clear-cut chances.
In the last game of the season, where we had the chance to make the playoffs, where we got beat 4-1. I remember because Tavernier scored. It was I really enjoyed Deepdale. It was the first time going. I haven't been since, like. But next season, if we don't go down or wherever, I'll
sliced it wildly out of play.
I'll have to go back. It was a really nice ground, and I really enjoyed it. So, you know.
10 yards beyond the watching Michael Carrick. Thomas trying to make amends, makes a blocking challenge there. Preston with another throw-in. Now, one of the teams who could have places tonight.
Gotta love that.
Coventry
love that.
Coventry are at Plymouth, where it's goalless. there has been a goal at Huddersfield, and the Terriers have scored it. Huddersfield 1, Sunderland 0.
Everywhere we go.
Looped the throw down the right-hand side. Clark wanted it to run out of play. He didn't have the legs. He's driven it. He's driven it all the way through to Freddie Woodman in the Preston goal. And Ipswich have just scored at the Den. Millwall 0, Ipswich 1. That game started at
Still 1-0 to Preston.
We are 6 minutes away from the break here.
And I was just about mentioning it every 6 minutes.
We'll
But
see if it stays.
turns out that job's already been done for me.
Carrick can do in those 15 minutes of half time to change the flow
Bloody hell,
of this
we-
game. Brady. Again, there's been a lot of that, hasn't there, Neil? Just
Like, we are so
hitting the ball
desperate
over
for
the
a win
fence,
right now.
hoping somebody's there and just
Percentage foot.
Yeah,
I'll
percentage
say
football indeed.
football, just just clearing the danger, not allowing us to have possession and just trying to turn our defence. But
safety first. From
Ipswich
Preston.
are 1-0 up against
Short ball,
Millwall.
they're trying for something better.
It's
It was
a
cut
free
out,
kick.
but Thomas has been knocked over. Borough free kick just short of halfway once more.
Hackney.
Thomas, who spent the first half.
Why did it take you so long to post reverse something? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've explained this in one of my posts, I think.
Finds Ayling though.
But I was obviously I already had plans for the Sunday to go with a few mates
but in the end it's gone
and
out of play.
have a few drinks.
With no player anywhere near it, thrown to
And
Preston right back position.
most of the week I was at college, and after college I'd always be tired.
I said before, Mark, I think
It was a really stressful week that week because I've been trying to arrange the charity match,
got to say that.
but I've been having loads of complications and stuff, so it's been very hard to obviously get all that sorted while I was stressing. I did try to get out on the Monday, on the night, but then I was having problems with my phone as well, so I was like, oh my god. So I had to wait, so I tried again. I was just right, I'm just going to leave it until Thursday because I finish at 2 on Thursdays. So yeah, I managed to get it out then, so I do apologise about that. I am really sorry about that.
Vandenberg heads it back that way once more. Greenwood, that's
Here we go. Go on! Here we go!
Inside right
Marcus Forss!
Hasn't got much help yet. Cuts back on his
That-
foot. Now has he been taken?
Right, how is that not a penalty?
Robbie Brady was the man who stood with him. Tony Harrington waves the penalty claims away.
Yeah, I agree with the referee, but you know, on Forss, I think if he turns quicker and tries to get past him...
Oh, I don't know, because he was off the ball.
He gets the ball and he stands still, he doesn't go towards the ball.
Well, Preston have got a free kick on the halfway line, and that's given Marcus Forss the chance to run back into the Borough half and ask the referee, why have you not given me a penalty? And he's still in the ear of the official.
I don't think it is. I think it's a little bit slow motion, because he turns and then he doesn't really try to get that ball, and all of a sudden he goes down. I've got to say, I think the referee gets...
Yeah, looking back at it, actually,
into him, and he does well.
He-
well forced, to be fair. That's
he
right.
turns.
He didn't cut in because you've seen people dive in.
But he is blocked by the man. So there's not much he could have really done, to be fair.
Preston on the move in the Borough half. Brown forward. To the
But
right.
I don't think it was a penalty. He did just stand still.
Keane's there too, and Keane couldn't control it. It's Glover, rolls it out short to Ayling. Borough 1-0 down and denied a penalty
Ayling.
by referee Tony Harrington just a minute
The
ago.
long ball.
Ayling trying the ball.
Forss seen that he was going to... He looked up and looked back down. Make your run. Because you know he's been absolutely whacked.
Borough 1-0 down. There's been a lot.
Can we get a Borough ref? Bloody hell. I wish. But then it wouldn't be fair.
It does feel at the moment, Neil, like it's just not going their way, one way or another. As Woodman tries that one out of play from his hand, Ayling will take the throw in.
I think it was a really good decision by the ref, to be fair.
And I tell you what else that Liam Miller goal means. It's that Borough's clean sheet record away from home in the Championship this season remains on 1. That 4-0 win at Sunderland is the only time they prevented the opposition scoring away from home.
I'm getting messages regarding the goal saying that maybe he's unsighted, got to do better still.
Reese, left-hand side, hold up play back to Brady. Howson is there for Borough. Now Clark just outside his area. Final minute of the first half here at Deepdale. Borough trailing by a goal to nil. And there's attack beginning from deep in their own half. Greenwood controls the Howson pass on the halfway and brings Ayling into it on this right-hand side. Hackney just in field.
Here we go.
Greenwood gets it.
Greenwood.
Hackney pass once more.
Ball in.
Crosses. Taken a touch, has it? No, it didn't. I assumed it must have the way it flew, but he's just overhit it hugely there, Sam Greenwood. And to jeers from the home fans, that will be a Preston goal
You
kick.
know, we played some decent football, but when you get around the 18-yard box, you've got to be more
Just not going our way at the moment.
Clinical.
and you've got the pass has got to be better, and
it's
that
really not
hasn't
going our
been the
way.
case. You know, I'm just
It's really
looking for
unfortunate.
formation, and
It really is.
obviously Greenwood's down the middle, and you could possibly tweak it in terms of fours going down there. Greenwood just off him. Azaz out here and let Riley just
Where's he
float
done
in
recent?
behind.
I haven't done any
You've
recently.
got options that way, because I just think putting fours down the middle as that centre forward, as he is, just might be the better option.
Preston won the ball in the Borough half there. Ayling was tackled, but they look to release Emil Rees, and again the pass is overhit. There's been a lot of that in the first half. It's a Borough goal kick. We're into 3 minutes of additional time at the end of this first half, with Borough trailing by a goal to nil.
Listen, I think if you're watching this game, we have been the better side, but you're getting beat 1-0, and it's about taking your chances, about creating them opportunities.
You've done better than Switch.
You've got in good positions at times, but the defending
don't know, like-
there, Preston. That's the one thing I would
Wait.
say in this game they've done well.
I really don't think we've played really well, to be fair.
Clark takes it off his toe end.
You see all the pretty football that we play and the passing, but it's in that final third.
Fair enough then, but still, we haven't been the greatest still.
But mainly in the
I mean,
middle of the
we've
pitch.
been misplacing our passes. Crosses have been terrible, and they have been on there. To be fair, I'm going to say this now, they've been terrible all
Borough
season.
have to keep going here. They have to keep working, keep hoping. Stoke have scored in stoppage
last
time in
season,
the first half. Stoke won,
like, we had
Queen's Park
Chuba,
Rangers 0.
Ramsey, Cameron Archer,
against
Ryan
Coventry.
Giles.
And we've had 90 seconds of
We had
stoppage
all
time
them
here,
players,
and
you know what I mean?
They're playing it around nicely, but it's all in the middle of the pitch. And Preston quite happy to see them do that. They've gone back to top
Like,
of
so
the
much
game with the
quality
pass.
in that team. I'd do anything to go back to last season, because that was such a great season for us.
And then you told us before kick-off, we're all going to have a load of snow by the end of the month. There's Glover.
No, we don't hate Preston.
That's pretty woeful. Tom Glover hooks it.
You say
badly out of play.
You say
Well,
that.
I don't hate Preston.
But you know what? It is.
I think Preston are a really good team, to be fair.
Deep inside their half.
Yeah, he didn't mean it though.
He didn't mean
That's
it,
what I'm saying.
but in the end, it's gone out for a throw and you're boxing now. Can you win that ball back?
30 seconds remain of the 3 minutes additional time.
There's no like rivalry or anything.
We're looking 2-box Preston in. Thomas gets his head to the ball. And now he'll stretch as it comes back his way, and he can't keep it in play. That's another Preston throw-in, and they've made about 30 yards or so up the right-hand side there. Paul Addison's got all the half-times to come from around the country and the continent as well, because the Champions League is back, isn't it?
This will be the last bit of action
as Preston
of this half,
drop this one into the Borough half.
and that's it. It's
And that'll
half
be
time.
it for the first half at Deepdale.
It's Preston North End 1,
With the home
Middlesbrough
fans
0.
happier. In the ring,
And
in
Preston,
Lancashire, it's
I mean,
Preston North End 1, Middlesbrough 0.
I can't say they've played well, but they've done enough to score the goal.
They've had one shot on target and they've scored. and that's all that matters to Preston. The way they've played, I wouldn't say they've been brilliant, and I would say overall, in terms of performance-wise, the Borough have been the better side, but you're getting beat 1-0, and at the end of the day, it's about troubling the keeper at the other end, and that's the one thing we haven't done. We've played some lovely football at times on a poor pitch, I've got to say, but we've got into good positions.
Oh my God!
Ball,
I'd say Glover should have done a lot better with that goal.
It just hasn't quite been there.
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I just can't see how it's gone in. He's took a shot and it's in the near post, which he should be saving it. He really should be saving it. But you know, he kind of looks at it. He sees the shot. He sees where it's going, and he's still there. Like, when do I go? Oh, wait, I'm gonna go now. And it's already like halfway through the net. Like, you know, like, should be doing a lot better. Which is really unfortunate, to be fair. It's really unfortunate. So yeah. Good first half, but Keith Perler's down, getting back in net for Leicester on Saturday. Look, I think I've backed Glover enough over the past few weeks. I think he's done absolutely brilliant for the time that he has been starting for us, but I think that he's had his time now. And I think that that we should get Senny Dieng back in as soon as possible, whenever he's fit and ready. I don't want to put Senny in there straight away, with him obviously with him having his injury from early on. So I don't really want to be in that starting 11 if he's fit. So that means putting Glover in goal again. I mean, look, it'd have to happen. But if we can get Senny Dieng back in as soon as possible, that'd be fab. It's just really unfortunate how it's gone in, and you know, I think that Glover's had a really, really good spelling goal for us over the past few games. But recently, the past three games, I'd say, he's conceded quite a few goals now. And a few of the shots, I think Senny Dieng could have saved them. So I think if we can get Senny back for Leicester, that'd be great. But you know, but I think it's just typical Borough, to be fair. You know, this game is a typical Borough away game. We concede within the first 20 minutes, and we score 3-2 in the second half. I'm really hoping that we can go on and get a few goals in the second half and win the game. But after watching that first half, you know, I think it's going to be another repeat of the past few games that we've had. I don't think we'll have our finishing touch. I can't see us getting back into this. Definitely if we score another one. But I'm hoping that we can go in and get a goal. My prediction for the second half, I'm going to go for a 1-1. I'll take a point at this point. I'd literally take a point. It's not what we'd want, but I'd rather take a point than not have anything. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, exactly, Robbo. We'll see what happens. Right, come on, let's treat everyone with respect. Everyone's welcome in the chat. You know what I mean? I just have a bit of a laugh. You know what I mean? Like I say, everyone's welcome in here. So let's not treat with disrespect. You know. any away supporters more than welcome to be a part of the stream. Unless if Borough had an actual problem with another club like Sunderland, for instance, I'd accept it because I'd be saying the same thing. But with clubs who we don't really have a rivalry with, like, you know, oh my god, we can't play like last time against Bristol. I know, because conceding 2 goals in a matter of a minute, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Straight from the kickoff as well. I think it should have been a penalty, 100%. No, after looking back at it, Force, he does his man, but he stood still. You know what I mean? Here it is again, right? So he cuts inside, he stands still. Yes, he's brought down, but he stood still. He has no intent of going for the ball. He knows what he's doing. He stood there, and you know, the Preston North End man, he's still going forward. So if Force stops and he's still running, he's like, whoa, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't think it's a pen. I really don't think it's a pen. I don't get it. Why doesn't Carrick play Force on the right? Just play Force up front. To be fair, Force has been really, really good up front, but we don't have a right winger at the moment. Hence the reason why we're playing Force on the right. If Isaiah Jones wasn't injured, he'd definitely be up front, definitely. Because he's one of those. I think it's gonna be one of them ensuing moments. Why didn't we ever play him up front? Well, I think we were not taking chances, but yeah, we're not taking our chances. Preston took their chance. That's fair enough. But the keeper should have done a lot better. JU won't go for Borough. I will. Sign me up. I mean, if Borough are watching this, if someone from Borough is watching this and you need a new goalkeeper, I'm more than happy to sign up. I've had a little bit of experience in goal. Kept a clean sheet, by the way. I have kept a clean sheet. More than one, actually. I've kept like 2 clean sheets from the 3 times I've been in goal. I think I've only ever conceded once in my playing career with South Park. Because remember, I played in goal like 3 times for South Park. I wasn't actually a goalkeeper. Why are you speaking quiet? Because my mum was asleep, so I'm trying to keep quiet. Bit of respect. But if Borough score, then obviously you know I'm going to go absolutely mental. Just a bit of respect, isn't it? But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you need a goalkeeper, sign me up. If they score, yeah, exactly. First goal. Oh bloody hell! Because we're losing. It's not the fact we're losing, just respect, isn't it? Really, Mum's asleep, so obviously you gotta respect that. But she knows if we're a score that I'm gonna go mental, so she already knows that. But I'm trying to stay as quiet as possible. And I'm also tired, to be fair. I'm really tired. It wasn't that. I tried my best. Oh, God. I'm really hoping the second half we do a lot better. I'm really hoping. No. Jeebus. May I attack you and go on chemistry? Should have had a pen. I don't think it was a pen, personally. I really don't think it was a pen. Reason being, because Force, after he turns, he done a really good job of getting the turn. He could have gone out of a shot, but he stands still after he turns. And the Preston, obviously the Preston player, he comes in, and well, yeah, he, obviously there's not more that the Preston player can do. He's coming in, and Force, he knows what he's doing. He's standing there like, I'm ready, and I don't think it's a pen. I really don't think. I'm getting scouted by Southampton Academy. If that's fair play. If that's true, fair play, yeah. We all have dreams. Well, you've got to chase them sometimes, don't you? You've got to chase them. Oh my god. I was training the other day. And I trained so hard. Because obviously we've got a charity match coming up, which we don't have any more spaces for, by the way, so please don't ask me, because I've had so many people asking me. So there's no spaces left for the charity match, so I do apologise. But we have a charity match coming up, and I was training the other day, and I just did not stop running. But now, like, I'm aching everywhere. I've been aching since, when was it? Monday, and I'm absolutely aching. It's killing me off. But you were tired when you got back from the Chelsea game. Huh? What are we talking about here? Oh, we talking about the editing thing. I didn't upload the vlog until the day after. I done the editing when I got home. When I'd done bits and pieces. And then I'd done the rest before college. Then I uploaded it after college. So obviously I only had to upload it, so but I had a busy week at college. Obviously I was out on the Sunday like afternoon, so I was out with a few friends, had a few drinks, went to Level X, and obviously I already had a hard week anyways, so
Just more second half commentary.
Oh my
Nice
God.
story from Stephen in
That's
Moulton regarding Tom Finney, of course, who we were celebrating earlier on. Listening to Mark and his mention of Tom Finney brought to mind Liverpool's Tommy Smith's anecdote by Bill Shankly. Pre-match, Shankly brought Tom Finney into the Reds changing room, introduced him to Tommy Smith and said, "Tom, here's another famous Tom, but Finney could run past you with his overcoat on." Which is superb. Right, players back out here. BBC Radio T Sport 95 FM, DAB, Preview 722. Borough need a goal, at least one.
Me from
We'd love to.
from
Neil
after.
Moore.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
When I was being very bad at darts.
The ball under it, away to our left.
Yeah, I remember you.
Named
How you doing, mate? How you doing?
Who is a former manager.
And we're
Preston
underway
North
for the
End.
second half.
Full start.
Oh wait, no, we're
In the
not.
second half
Because
here,
referee.
Tony Harrington blows his whistle once again. As Neil Maddison returns.
You know,
the
Get on
charges.
with it.
a lot of people
Jesus.
say, 'cause some
Get
guys
on
say
with
they
it.
can't believe
Yeah, I'm so bad, but I still won twice, so I'll
we
take
haven't
it.
got a replay in front, and all I
haven't
did
played
was
him
his
since.
arm was around to the side of him, which stops him from moving.
Nah, man, you were in. Nah, I wasn't.
Yeah, I've had a number of messages.
And I was terrible at pool as well.
And everybody
But
uniformly.
like at the time,
not all of them
I've
from
had
Middlesbrough fans, it should be said. Everybody seems
yeah,
to think
I'm gonna blame the
should
drinks in that.
have been given a
We'll
penalty
blame the
by
drinks,
Tony
and if I was
Harrington. They
sober,
weren't.
then maybe I
And
would
the
have
trail going into this second
done a lot
half
better.
by 1-0 as a result.
Probably not.
So Borough attacking the
Let
away
me
end
just turn this.
in that Bill Shankly Cup, where there are around 1,500 Borough fans in this second half.
Oh,
No
that's
changes of
absolutely
personnel at the
terrible.
break as Freddie
I'm just going to
Woodman
put my phone on charge, so I do
clears
apologise.
Greenwood. Oh, now there's a bit of afters there.
Yeah, there we go.
Greenwood, I think, just stuck his backside into Woodman as he
There
played
we
it. There wasn't much in the way of contact, but Woodman didn't like it. He grabbed it.
But nah, I was terrible.
While the action is away at the other end, with the Preston throw-in. It all
But
came
hey,
down
I'm
a
going to
little
get
bit
better at
afterwards,
it, trust me.
and Sam Greenwood likes
In
to put himself about Neil
10
Maddison.
years' time, you'll see me playing
He does, he's
darts.
a no-nonsense type
And
of player, and he loves to...
I'll only start to be able I'll only be able to get the 20. I'll start getting the 20s. I'll get all 3 darts in the 20s 10 after 10 years. And I'll be very proud of myself.
Those 2 white chest bands, Preston, in a commemorative strip
Spoiler alert, not that.
of mainly white but with blue, dark blue.
It's
At the bottom of the
edit-
shirt, bleeding into it from the dark blue
Oh,
shorts
bloody
and white
hell.
socks to commemorate a decade since the death of Preston legend Tom Finney.
Get it away.
Here's House
Here we go.
receiving the ball just outside the area. Thomas
Here we go.
will pick it
Thomas.
up on this left-hand side and find us
Azaz.
out in the centre circle. He's
What
got
a
to try and
ball
release
that is.
balls. It's coming
Oh,
from the
it's really
right-hand
unlucky,
side.
that.
Woodman up his line, sliding on the deck,
It's
grabbing hold of the ball.
unlucky.
The Preston defence weren't happy there because they think Falls left his foot in on Woodman, but he got up without protest and rolls the ball out quickly.
It's a long ball.
Here's the goal scorer Miller. That's a
Oh,
good
yes, here we
ball
go.
to the centre
Hackney.
circle. Offside flag's gone up against Emil Rees, but Borough in possession.
Howson.
And Tony Harrington will let them play on. Ayling.
Ailing.
He'll find
Oh,
himself in the
that's
middle
a
of the pitch.
terrible,
He can control the ball.
terrible touch.
Brady
So much
from
about
Preston.
these toenails and mine
Wing
on.
back to wing back finds Miller on this right hand side.
What's it in there? It's
Down
obviously
by
a free
Thomas.
kick.
Free kick to Preston. They've
Wouldn't
got
surprise me if
Freddie
that's a
Woodman in
booking as
goal,
well.
3 central defenders: Jordan Story, Liam Lindsay, and the first half substitute Greg Cunningham. Liam Miller and Robbie Brady at wing back. Alan Brown, Ben Whiteman, Mads Frockier in central midfield. Will Keane and Emil Rees up front. Here's Lindsay going back to his keeper Woodman.
It's a long ball.
He will ping it forward first
Could be
time.
dangerous.
Rees
Oh,
chests
here we
it
go.
down. He got in front of Vandenberg there. Now to the left hand side and Brady. Brown,
Something
the
tells
skipper,
me this is going to
is
get
gonna
dangerous.
drive it over
It's
Thomas
all,
on
that's
the
a
right-hand
satisfying
side.
ball.
Miller controls, chance to cross low, swept towards goal by Rees, but way off
Please
target.
get out of the
Indeed,
way.
it will stay in play. And
That way.
Ayling is going to
Thank
pump
you.
it forward from near
Oh.
the corner flag. That was a lovely pass from Alan Brown, wasn't it?
Ah, lovely ball.
My
Pinned,
word.
and it's just rise and goes over Thomas's
Tell you what,
head.
I'll give it a Preston net. That's
Decent one, he gets
unbelievable.
connection on it, but as you said, Mark, it just dribbles out to the right hand side and Ayling clears it. So throw into Preston, halfway inside our half on the left hand side.
I tell you what everyone else was saying at half-time, Neil, was how bad Preston are. Despite the fact they're winning 1-0, the consensus was that they've been awful. Well, the start of the second half, a lot brighter. As
Look at that.
Robbie Brady sees no option at all in the Borough half. He's gone back to his keeper Woodman. A 50-yard
Watching the next
pass,
10
and
minutes.
Woodman out on the full on this
Next
right
20 to
hand
15
side.
minutes,
That
it'll be
will
1-1. And then we'll go on to lose 2-1.
Throw in for Luke Thomas to take.
I gave my score prediction for it.
Yeah, the rain is
Okay,
still falling. It's been steady, persistent,
I can't remember. 2-1.
and typically Preston. I've honestly never been here and not seen it rain at some stage. But it is mild at least. That's something. It's Valentine's Day evening. Ash Wednesday as well, of course, today, isn't it? As Ayling Plays it short to Hackney, just in front of the
Oh,
bench.
my
Hackney
word.
tripped. That is a free kick. Did you have your pancakes last night?
I didn't know we had an event at the Riverside alumni event. So.
Oh, Claire didn't have them lined up for you when you got home.
No, she didn't. No.
Oh, there's you, giving it the big one with all the presents as well.
Just flowers.
Just flowers and the rest. Hackney back to Glover.
Oh my word, fucking hell, Glover.
Area. Will King looks to the sky in
Glover,
frustration
man.
because he got his studs on the ball. Clark has got it just to the left of the Borough box. That was a heart-stopping moment. Borough 1-0 down. The damage could have got much worse there. Flicked forward.
Go on, Hackney, go on. Keep going, Hackney.
The ball as Hackney
Look at Azaz. There we go. Turn, shoot.
Cutting into the box on his right foot, runs into traffic
my
and
word.
doesn't get a shot or a pass away.
Yeah, they're the positions we were talking about. That's the quality that we're on about.
Bloody hell.
You get yourself in a
Long
really
ball.
good position there, and maybe he can pick someone out, but he doesn't. He goes himself and.
Here come Preston.
Brown, broken play in the middle of the pitch. Preston in the
It's a
Borough
really
half.
nice ball again.
Sliding
Brilliant
on
from
the edge of
Rav.
the area is Vandenberg, and an important interception as McGree. is
Well
under
in,
pressure
McGree,
here.
well done.
Does well.
That's
Turns
why
away
he's
from
in the
trouble.
team.
Pulled back, still keeps going.
Look at
Fucking
that.
can get hold of him.
Again,
Brilliant.
McGree.
Azaz finds Thomas just inside the Preston half. Now McGree.
Now McGree.
in the middle of the pitch.
Azaz
goes to his right. Opens
takes it
up
on.
for the shot. Deflects.
Corner ball.
Wide of Cunningham.
Better play.
And the Borough fans roar.
Does so well deep inside his half. He breaks forward, plays the ball to his eyes and drives in. He gets his shot off, takes a wicked deflection and just goes past the near post.
Well, the Borough fans are encouraged by that. On their feet behind Freddie Woodman's goal as Johnny Howson goes over to the far side to take this corner.
the
52nd
corner.
minute. Borough 1-0 behind. With their second corner of the night.
Howson.
Hits this one high and
Back
deep.
post.
Taken
Rav.
down really well. As
That's
a
a real. Oh my word.
Beautiful turn. Drives it.
Oh!
Nobody can finish.
Shoot!
Howson now.
Oh!
Howson goes for goal. Hits
Give
the
it.
First defender.
Shoot!
Picks up the loose ball. Hackney outside
Oh!
the area.
Shoot!
Breaks
Oh!
Handball appeals from the fans. Nothing given. Preston now trying to break as Miller.
Get there, get there.
takes it.
Yes.
He had 2 goals at it. And then
That's better. A little bit more.
of play, but what about the skill?
Have a little bit more Britain, yeah.
Brilliant skill, lovely skill, brings it down, but then his turn and drives the ball across the face of the goal, and no Borough players there to put it in.
So do you remember we talked before the game about cutting the gap to the playoffs and Borough need to win and hope that Sunderland and Coventry both lose? Well, it's happening. Coventry are 1-0 down at Plymouth. Sunderland losing 1-0 at Huddersfield. It's just Borough here who are not fulfilling their end of the bargain. As Clark gets a free kick, he was pulled back by Keane and he's
It's written in the stars
back to
then.
his keeper Glover, who is just rolling his
could win.
foot on top of the ball outside the area. Before finding Hackney, now Vandenberg,
Oh,
touch stuff, Borough working it to Ayling, now Howson, this is better.
Oh,
Skips
look
it
at
down
that.
the right, Force will chase the ball, will just get away from him. Lindsay cuts across it.
Get there.
Footed.
Well
Howson
done.
Heading it back towards
This
the
is
box.
so much better from the Borough.
Borough onside here, Greenwood.
As is in there.
Near the corner flag. Oh, he's overhit it terribly. And it's sailed over the bar for a goal kick for good measure. Preston won the Borough 0.
Right, come on now.
Now, in the space of 5 minutes, you've got yourself into really good positions.
This Preston fans done nothing, come on.
Marcus falls on that right-hand side, and the quality into that box has to be better.
For some reason it's not showing up on
To give you an
YouTube, but
opportunity.
the app that I'm using it on, using at the moment, Streamlabs, and I can see what you said.
Freddie Woodman to take
The,
this
the
goal.
P word.
So elsewhere then, Huddersfield 1, Sunderland 0.
Less than that, please.
Plymouth 1, Coventry 0. Stoke 1,
I do
Queen's Park
apologise,
Rangers 0. And half-time at the Den, Millwall 0, Ipswich 3. There's a battle
But as I said,
for possession
all the
in
away
middle of
fans
the pitch.
are
Borough
welcome to
came
be
out
in
with
the
it.
chat.
Ayling tried to
And they're able to have
find a
their say
teammate
as
down
well,
the right-hand
so.
side. He took a touch. It will be a Borough throw-in. Ayling ended up in front of the fourth official, Anthony Backhouse, there between the dugouts. Not quite sure what was going on. He had a little word and took some time to come back to take the throw-in. Neil Maddison, our expert,
I'm just
Borough summariser, is chuckling merrily away.
No, just looking at the Force's decision there. I think the cutback. The defender gets there and he.
Oh, is this the penalty?
Yeah, his arm is around force.
Go
I've
on.
seen them given.
This is so much better.
Football called for Stonewall penalty. Early.
Well, that's the first time I've seen it.
Just to the right of the centre circle for Borough, who
There we
trailed
go.
1-0. The Marcus Falls non-penalty, a big talking point at the break. If it still is after the game, that tells you Borough haven't found an equaliser or better. Clark, it's opening up for him to step onto the ball here. Now Thomas
Really good
chops himself
turn.
to the edge of the area.
Clark,
Back to
left-footed cross.
put in
Oh, no
just
one's there.
at the head of Azaz. McGree keeps
McGree,
it alive.
and now Clark
On the
again.
18-yard line.
Goes back.
Back to Howson. Preston are sitting a bit deep here as Borough try and find a way through the white shirts.
Hackney.
Clark heading for the safety of the halfway line here as Hackney has the ball just in front of
Now
him.
McGree.
Short passing.
Going
McGree
back to Clark. Clark.
trying to drag Preston out of their defence shell that they've dropped into.
Back to McGree now.
Just looking
Hackney.
there, we were around the edge of the box there, and you know what? You have a big centre forward that just comes and you can play the ball up. That's the one thing you are missing. You know, I was just looking. Greenwood's just hiding in behind the
Bloody hell.
striker.
There we go.
In the midfield, man.
Oh,
Turns
Thomas was
inside the
looking
press
for that
box.
there.
Falls, gets it on the right hand side, heading for the box. Low cross ricochets.
Go on then.
D, it's just behind Hackney.
Oh,
He's
Hackney.
passed it straight to the defender Miller. He's
Oh.
run into trouble.
Howson.
Middle of the pitch for the Borough. Is there a goal coming? McGree gets it now. McGree, cute pass. Thomas
Oh.
towards the edge of the area.
Howson's there again.
Scurry over to
Fair
keep it
play.
alive.
No. No.
Borough has the big push on.
I'm
here.
treating everyone with respect.
Clark's got it in the centre circle. He's the last man. Plays it neatly around Frocchia. Hackney.
As I said, everyone in the chat should be welcome.
Howson to Azaz.
Azaz.
5 yards out on his right foot. Goes
Oh my word! Finn Azaz! Oh my word! What a goal that is! Finn Azaz! He makes it 1-1!
What a beauty it is. It's one each.
Oh yes, please!
Ball. You know, you've got it.
It's a beautiful strike.
You're trying to get your shot up. You're trying to get shots in.
Hackney gives it to Howson. Howson then he gives it to Azaz outside the box. He does his man. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, yes, please. We're going to go on and win this 2-1 now, aren't we? No, we're not going to lose. But there it is, Finn Azaz.
He's jubilant.
Lovely. And that is what he can do. Finn Azaz.
Preston from the restart attacking.
And no doubt.
And winning a corner.
No doubt he'll be able to do it again sometime this season.
Because let's not forget, Neil, Preston have a playoff push of their own to think about, so they're not just going to sit back, are they, and accept a point?
And the importance now of being solid, of being defensively sound as anything. You have to go win them balls.
Whoa,
in your area.
whoa, whoa.
Swinging corner from
It's
the
ball
left.
in, back post.
Into the area.
Cleared.
There's Vandenberg.
Hackney.
Quickly out to find
McGree.
Smith.
He's done really well there, McGree.
Rides the challenge. Just keeps
Here
it
we
in
go.
play. Slips it to him,
McGree's on
gets
another
it
level.
back.
Oh,
McGree
this is
puts
brilliant.
it forward.
McGree has
Just
touched
inside
the ball
Preston
like
half.
10,000
Looked
times
down the
there.
right-hand side and he couldn't find Greenwood.
McGree's on another level, Mark, honestly. And every time he gets the ball, I'm on my seat because I know he's looking to create something. He's a wonderful player.
Different gravy.
Absolutely is.
Riley McGree had a long spell out with injury this season, and just as he came back to fitness, off he went to the Asia
Don't
Cup in
ever
Australia.
take
But now he's
my
back in
boy
Borough Red.
away.
And exciting how summariser Neil Madison as Borough's goal scorer Azaz.
You make me happy.
It's a square
Great,
pass.
it's
It's
so
a
great.
great back.
Azaz again. Oh, what are you going to do with those magical feet?
My word, it's such
Hackney goes out wide. Luke Thomas.
a great striker.
Hackney.
Well, that's his 8th of the season, but his
Azaz.
first since moving to the Riverside.
Can he score from the halfway line?
Give him the world of good, give him a little bit of
No
confidence.
joking. Clark.
Well,
Here come Preston.
Picked off.
It's intercepted.
Plays it short, continues his run.
He's going to have a shot of his
Edge
own.
of the area, shot takes
Oh,
it,
my
he
word.
flicks it, it's gonna go in. Emil Rees was there.
Emil Rees.
Looped across Glover.
Emil Rees.
Stranded.
He makes it 2-1. Glover dives after the first shot.
Borough have
And then it's headed in by Emil Reese. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, right? Right, look, I've said this time and time again. We get ourselves back into the games, right? What's Glover doing?
It's a sloppy pass. It gets cut out, and before you know it, you get
right, the shot's taken on. It's going wide anyways.
Well,
but he dies for it. And then Emil Reese just has a clear net to put it into. But I've said this time and time again, right? We can't keep hold of what we've got. Never. Preston are a team, right, who are pushing for the playoffs. They aren't going to sit back. They are not going to sit back. And I've said this time and time again. They're not going to sit back. They're a playoff chasing team. We've got to be on it from the get-go. We've got to get that goal to make it 1-1. Right? Brilliant. Let's go and build on that. But then we think, oh yeah, happy and joy. But Preston are a team who will keep going till the end. And they've got the goal, it's 2-1. Oh my word. Oh, go on, here we go, here's a chance. Get back into it straight away, go on. Greenwood. Oh my word, what is that? Oh, that is a brilliant ball, Howson. Boom! It's a corner ball. Oh my word! Doggy Brummer's back. Says, come on, Borough. Oh my word! Tell you what, I think Howson was. I think that's going in now. It has a huge chance of going in, but it's headed. Azaz. Low cross. He tries to find someone. He finds McGree. Hackney. McGree's going to start running here. It's a ball into the box, but nobody there. No one there. Head it. No one's there. Great game so far, by the sound of it, from both sides.
He's in a position where
I mean, like,
you know that ball's going to be fed into the back post. It's
the thing is, right?
But there's not a run made. You know, and saying this,
I can't even say it.
Understands them runs. The time where you just peel out and get round the back and stick it in the back.
Oh my word! Time and time again, this happens.
Life left in this game. We're in the 63rd minute.
The fans that are there, like, I feel really sorry for them.
They came within a couple of minutes of each other. The Finners has equaliser for the Borough, and Emil Reese, after a deflected shot, just stabbed it home.
It's cleared away from Clark.
So Preston lead Middlesbrough by 2-1 on BBC Radio 2 Sports. As Greenwood is just bullied off the ball on the halfway line. Freddie Woodman will hit this one out towards the left-hand side where Vandenberg's header is rather up.
Headed away, no it's not.
It will drop in behind.
Here comes Preston again.
There's Miller on this right-hand side, free if Preston can find him. Instead, it's gone to the left. Brady.
The ball in. Oh, it's a free-man Glover, thank God for that. Go on, counter. Azaz.
Looked like he stood behind him and reached his arms around.
I actually thought the player was going to
Hackney.
in front of him.
Howson.
Well, times it well.
Thomas.
Just inside Preston's half. Back to his captain
Howson.
who's telling Hayden Hackney, move forward. Keeps the ball. The skipper back in the side tonight.
Can we find something? Can we find something to get back into this game?
Back it's going to Clark here. Borough have equalised once. They need to do it again here. Hackney has McGree coming short. Hackney was way to the left of the centre circle. Now the actions.
Here we go. Azaz. There's a man in the box.
Oh. Out comes Woodman and pats it down before rolling it out to his defence.
It's opened up the game, and I'm glad it's opened up.
Here we go.
In the second half. Borough though need to find
get
another
there?
goal here to take.
Nah, I don't think so.
At least. Thomas looks for Greenwood. Preston clear, but with no real conviction. Howson.
Really good, well done. Azaz.
He's having much more of an influence on the game here as
Hackney.
Second half, he's just picked up really good positions, got on the ball.
Back to Zaz. Second half, he's been brilliant.
A couple of million from Aston Villa. They want him to run the game in the final third.
Clark.
Clark selling a dummy to Emil Reese there before deciding, I'll just lay it off to Luke Thomas.
Howson. Trying to find a pass. He does really well at find Hackney.
Vandenberg. Short pass to the
Azaz.
half and Hackney. Now Azaz.
Go on, Azaz. He wants another one here. He's done one. Hackney. Ayling.
Ayling outside the area on the back foot.
Nobody's there.
Seen something that wasn't
Fouled.
there. He thought he had help outside him. And Greenwood then chases and concedes a free kick. Preston left back position. 2 Is Michael Carrick considering a change here, Neil Maddison? I think he might be, you know. I think is that Sammy Silvera, who's returned to the dugout and was taking off his fluorescent training bib.
Sammy Silvera coming. Please do not bring off Azaz. Swear to God. I mean, Greenwood's been terrible, I'd say. He's not done much today.
Picked up by Ayling. Clark.
Jay, do you know Callum Kavanagh? Yeah, I do, yeah. Of course I do.
Hackney accelerates away from Flockyer.
Oh, here we go.
Did really well there, Hackney.
Oh, look at this.
Just to the right.
Yeah, that's really good.
Ayling will arrive now. Force.
And now
just
Force.
inside the box, stretches to control.
Ayling. Hackney.
Hackney picks it up for a back in midfield though. Preston in position. Ayling. Desperate to join
McGree.
McGree.
Here we go. Go on, have a strike. Go on, Howson.
Here's
Azaz again.
For goal, gets underneath it.
Sets up nicely for him. It's good play.
It's well over. It's well over.
25 yards out and it's bouncing. He hits it on the half volley, but
Have a dig.
did Borough just overdo it though? Because that initial well pass from Hackney, Neil, really split the Preston.
He's done it with his left foot as well, to be fair.
It wasn't Azaz, was it? Sorry, Ayling and Force between them just slowed things
Is
down.
that Sammy Silvera coming on?
Sam Greenwood's coming off here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Silvera is coming on. I was going to say that can surely only mean Marcus Force goes up front, but not necessarily.
No, because Silvera has played that false nine, hasn't he?
And here he is.
Yeah.
On he comes and heads for the centre forward.
Shows you TV. I can't show the TV, unfortunately. Copyright.
There's nothing if not consistent.
If copyright wasn't a thing, then I'd be showing you it. Most definitely.
From the Borough bench.
But due to copyright, I can't.
Silvera
So
for Greenwood. Borough 2-1 down here.
how's the getting settled in? To tell you what, he's been huge for us. To be fair, just the other defence just can't do anything. But Ayling, he works his ass off every game. He does what he can.
In midfield.
It's been a huge asset to
Vandenberg.
us so far.
He's
So
he's a confidence player. You know, once that goal's gone in, he's been on.
it's not the fact that I'd end up getting banned. It's just the fact that this video wouldn't get this stream, wouldn't get monetised.
Ayling's got it just on halfway for Borough here. Sunderland still trailing 1-0 at Huddersfield. As Preston won it back, and Azaz has nicked it away. Now McGree inside
Go on.
the right channel.
Go on.
A lovely ball threaded through. Force with the low cross. Thomas arriving. Preston scrambling to get it clear.
The corner.
And he's scrambling out for a corner.
I love to see Force just fits that ball across the
Corner
6-yard
ball.
box.
If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream.
I think
Very much
it's
appreciated.
Silvera going in there. He pulls it back, but he pulls it back to a white shirt.
It's really unlucky that.
As Borough's corner
It's-
taken short. McGree back to House.
Corner's already been taken into left foot and crossing. Rav! Oh! Corner ball again on the other side now.
Lovely ball by Johnny, whipped in with his left foot, back post. Vandenberg's back post just couldn't get the spring high enough to
There was a moment there, I thought he was favourite.
Yeah.
Cunningham as well, backpedaling.
He's going to take a shot,
Knew he
isn't
had to get something on it and did. Howson over to this left-hand side to take Borough's 5th corner of the night.
he? Nope, he's going to
Is their end product
put it in.
That's low with pace.
Oh,
to the front post.
it's still up there. Ayling.
Preston.
Ooh,
Heading
Azaz.
clear. Azaz will chest it down.
Here we go.
Hackney.
Hackney, really well done
Neat
there.
pass to
McGree,
just on the right
go
corner
on.
of the box. On his left foot. Puts
It's in there. Oh! He saved it!
What a save. And he must have seen that late, Freddie Woodman. Falls, left-footed volley.
Tell you what, that was a really good
To his
save,
left,
to be
and the
fair.
keeper pushed it out for a throw-in.
Bloody hell.
Ball from McGree. I thought he was going
Ayling.
for goal, but he sees Force, puts the ball in that area, he connects with it really well.
Howson.
Force, and it's a good save from Woodman.
I
Azaz.
tell you what, this is attack against defence now. Preston are counting their area. Azaz. Chucking out dummies for fun.
Oh, look at that. Ayling.
Finds Ayling.
Really good pass
Now
again.
Silvera on this left-hand side. Silvera
Go on,
attacking
have a
the
shot.
goals
Have a
with
shot, have a dig.
Brady goes with him
Oh.
and makes a good block. As that ball ricochets out to the far side of Miller. Oh, he's chinked away from Hackney.
Nah, that's not a free kick.
The referee says get up and plays on.
Oh,
He's
man.
cleared once more.
We are absolutely dominating.
They really are. But so far,
It's attackers versus defenders here.
they are keeping Borough out. McGree.
Oh, this is
First
brilliant.
time to Ayling.
Ayling.
Back to McGree.
McGree.
In the area, just pops
Back
up
to Ayling.
on the right
Ball
once
in.
more. In comes
Can anyone
the
get there? No,
cross.
it's headed
From the
away.
front of the keeper. Preston complete the clearance. Vandenberg wins it back quickly.
Howson. Hackney.
19 minutes to go. Surely Preston can't play the
Ayling.
remainder of the game like this. As
Ball
it
in.
puts it in beautifully.
Oh, McGree. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sorry,
As
Silvera.
he arrived on the 6-yard line, knocked to the ground as he steered it wide, and that is a Preston North End goal kick.
That's a lovely ball from Ayling into the box, in between the keeper and the centre halves, and Sammy Silvera gets beyond his fullback, gets in front of him, just
really
behind the
unlucky.
far post, and he connects with it, but he doesn't get the direction right.
Would you like to see Anthony Dykesdale come on? Because he's about to. Just had the binoculars out to see who was
Oh, wow.
getting the instructions from Michael Carrick
It's
over on the
so-
far side.
oh, my
Preston
word.
ready to change too as Woodman
It's really
takes the goal
unlucky.
kick beyond the centre
It's
circle.
so unlucky.
Vandenberg wins the challenge. Thomas.
It's a long ball forward here.
Down the middle of the pitch, McGree.
Oh,
chasing
McGree
it
was
down
so
by
close to
Leeds
it.
his keeper, Woodman. And the applause around the ground is relieved applause because the home fans know, Neil Maddison, that their team are under the pump here.
Dykesdale's ready to
Taking
come
some
on.
subs, and Dykesdale looked like he'd coming on it.
Well, Ryan Lowe's got 2 Preston players ready to come on. I think there's a third being prepared as well behind them. Clark. Volley clearance into the Preston half and out off Jordan Story's head for a Borough throw-in.
It'd be interesting to see what happens here. Does Luke Ayling come off and he goes in it right back? Dykesdale.
Looks like it, yeah, because he just looked over to the bench and he's now trotting over
Ayling
to
comes
replace
off.
Luke Ayling by Anthony Dykesdale.
Oh, dear.
Ryan Lowe isn't ready to make the Preston changes just yet.
I mean,
Luke
I think
Thomas
Ayling's had a really good game.
to take the throw-in. Well, Tony Harrington, the referee, I think he's going to let them make
He's
the
waiting
change,
for
but
linesman.
they're not ready, are they?
No, he's waiting for a linesman to get over level with the, because he had to go for the sub, didn't he?
Ah, you're right. So no Preston changes just yet. Dykesdale on for Ayling for the ball.
Clark.
And a throw in.
Back to
that
Glover.
Didn't gain any ground down the left-hand side. Back they go to the keeper, who's 10 yards outside his area.
It's a long
Silvera
ball.
He's never going to win that one against Jordan Story. He's half his height. Vandenberg.
Brilliant
Gets
header
down
from
to
Rob
Hackney.
Vandenberg.
Cushion pass back to Clark. So Preston 2, the Borough 1. Howson getting between the lines in the
Go
middle
on.
of the pitch. McGree controls in the inside
McGree.
left channel. Red shirts to aim for it.
Ball in.
Close
Go on.
Silvera. Falls has got
Oh.
it. He's running out of room. Did well to keep it in play, but can
It's
only
unlucky,
find the
that.
gloves of goalkeeper Freddie Woodman.
Good play once again. Ball into McGree, puts it in the box, and it's straight at the feet of Force. He just runs a little bit too wide. His touch is a little bit heavy, and he keeps the ball in, tries to square on this left-hand side.
And the jeers are from the away end because Freddie Woodman has the ball in his hands, but he's telling the referee he's got a problem. And he can't continue.
I'll
Certainly
tell you
not at the moment.
I mean, the physio's coming on. He looks like he's on the travel lane. He isn't even moving. He needs to get a move on and just have a look at him, I think. The subs are being made now.
Yeah, Liam Lindsay, central defender, is coming off. It's difficult to see who's replacing him at the moment because the numbers are... Jack Watmore is coming on for him. Emil Rees is also making way. And so is Will Keane. Leighton Stewart is coming on for him. And Milutin Osmajic as well. So all change from Ryan Lowe. The strike force has been revamped. And is he going to have to change his goalkeeper? Well, Freddie Woodman has had his treatment. And it looks like he is going to play on. So drop ball to restart. Woodman can pick it up and does so.
And what is that? Emil Rees' second goal
Ryan
this
Lowe
season.
sending for fresh legs, Neil, to try and, I presume, get his team up the pitch because they've just been penned in, haven't they, in the second half?
Yeah, they have.
That's a free kick.
Well, there's Osmajic into the action early on, just pulling the arm of Matt Clark and conceding a free kick. Dijksteel. First touch takes him backwards.
Give me a bit of a fright.
Oh, that pass sold him a bit short. He didn't want to reach it first. Flick
Go on!
Silvera as Azwell chest it down. Run be made by Fours. McGree as well. He's on the
Azaz.
checks back. He's trying to dribble his way through towards the goal and he's crowded out of it.
He's got to either get his shot off.
He should have got a shot off there.
Playing McGree.
He knows he can do it. He's doing it.
Vandenberg had two players on his shoulder, and as he makes the challenge, the offside flag does indeed go up. And he was under big pressure there.
He was, yeah. He certainly was, but Azaze does well. He chests down the ball. The defender's running backwards, and
Fours' initial run makes space for McGree behind him, and the ball never came the Australians' way.
Yep. Glover takes the ball end.
Is Thomas chipping it down the line, chipping it out of play.
Is
Preston throwing inside the Borough half. 77th minute at Deepdale. BBC Radio T Sport. Middlesbrough currently on course for a third defeat in 4 games in all competitions, although one of them was at Chelsea. But it will be 2 in a row in the Championship if they can't turn this one around. And Preston have made ground and they have another throw-in for Liam Miller to take. Hayden Hackney asking the referee, are you going to tell him to get on with it?
Nothing's really going on here.
Thrown towards the edge
Hackney.
of the box. Hackney
there we go.
To Dijksteel, who's under pressure.
Oh, here we go.
The pass
Azaz.
finds its way to Azaz.
Now McGree.
For a moving into the Preston half. Now McGree. McGree on his left foot, coming into the middle of the pitch.
There we go.
Hackney
now look at Silvera. Here's Silvera.
Who's just to the left of the area. To Hackney. Back to the Australian. Taking on Miller, left foot, had a chance to cross
Silvera.
Bundles his way.
Woo! Nearly for Silvera. Nearly.
He gets a little bit lucky there, doesn't he? Sammy Silvera, he's aggressive, he gets forward, they're backing off, and he just pinches the ball through the defender, gets a tall poke on it from about, just in the 6-yard box, and it just goes straight at Woodman.
12 minutes to go. Borough a goal down. Preston 2, Middlesbrough 1. Elsewhere, Sunderland and Coventry both losing tonight.
My word.
Both with the opportunity to get into the top 6 as Dijksteel again put in
yes,
a bit of
Dijksteel.
of a pass, but wins the ball in the 50-50 and then gifts it straight to Alan Brown on the halfway line. Preston with the ball on the left wing.
The ball in, no.
Attackers making the move in the box. The ball never reaches them because
Howson does really well.
Preston throw.
He has to block it because there's one of them peel around the back post. He's totally free. It's a good block by Johnny.
Preston look like they're getting another change ready.
Preston are in no hurry to take any set piece that comes their way. Brady has it now. He's just near the corner flag. Falls is with him. It's out.
Time to force the pressure. Definitely, yeah.
Leicester
we need to. If we want to go on and get at least a point from this game,
the home game with Plymouth the following weekend, and then a trip to Stoke. What will the playoff picture look like by then? Howson's volleyed that ball down the right wing. It just stayed in play. Preston through Watmore go back to their keeper Woodman. Silvera did the chasing, and Woodman's distribution not exactly on point. There's been a fair few of his passes have gone straight out of play. Neil,
oh, look at that
pass back to Glover from Thomas was actually on target, and good control from Glover.
Go on.
Oh, good skill from
Dyke-Steele.
away from Brady on the far side when he was in a tight spot. He's pushes up too far there though. Loses it on the halfway line.
Oh my word. Oh, headed down from Clark. Oh, brilliant again from Clark.
Once more. Oh, getting a bit desperate at times there at the back for the Borough, but
here we go.
Howson accelerates into the centre circle. Gives it to his
and now Silvera.
Silvera coming in on the left, on his right
Shoot.
foot to the D. Lets the shot go and hits the defender. All the pace came off it. Preston thump it clear.
Yeah, he's done that a few times, Silvera, but just hasn't quite got that shot on
Thomas.
target. The blocks have
Hackney.
come in, they defended well, Preston.
Hackney back to Glover from near the
Here's
halfway
Glover.
line. Final 10 minutes.
And now
Deepdale.
Dyke-Steele.
Preston North End 2, Middlesbrough
Brilliant.
1.
Here we go.
Riley McGree. Tight to the touchline on the far side, just inside the Preston half. Square to his captain Howson. Now
Oh, look at all the space that Thomas is here.
Heading for the 18-yard line.
Gave it to him.
It on his back foot. Hackney arrives now.
Here's Hackney.
Preston.
Howson.
Trying to
Can he
block
find a
every
good ball?
avenue
Oh
towards
my
goal.
word.
Flick to Thomas from Azaz.
Thomas.
Goes one way, then the
Oh!
goal. Couldn't find the bottom corner and couldn't find Riley McGree at the back post either. It is a goal kick, and that could, perhaps should, have been a Borough equaliser.
That's beautiful vision from Finazaz into Thomas, and he gets there. Another injury now. Another one sat down, just wasting time, just taking the sting out of the game. And Thomas
Again,
finds that shot.
as he's done really well.
He
Flicks it to Thomas.
Absolutely inches away.
Thomas, I couldn't tell if it was a shot or if it was a cross, but either way, it nearly went in.
Sat down in the box,
But it
but
just
not for long because Ryan
went along the
had
face of
already
goal.
clocked that he needed to come off. So Ben Whiteman is being replaced by Ali McCann. And that is every possible Preston substitution that has now been made. 8 minutes to go. Borough trailing here by 2 goals to 1. Neil, they've got to come away from here with something, surely.
No doubt about it. I think a mistake at the back has cost you that second goal, because you've pretty much dominated the second half, and you've had chances.
And not for the first time tonight. From a goal kick, Freddie Woodman has punted it straight off the field, over the bench as it went. Howson pressing down the right-hand side, Brown across to make the tackle. Borough throwing. Dyke still takes it on the halfway line. He's under pressure. He's lost the ball.
Oh,
Preston
Jesus.
with a chance to go for the third here. Fed through. The flag has stayed down. Glover comes out. Makes a good
Goal
save.
kick.
Zmajic made himself big, and it's out off the Montenegrin for a Borough goal kick.
I thought it was offside as well.
I don't think he would have been given offside, Neil. If he'd put it in the net, I think that would have been 3. Azaz wins a throw-in just down beneath us off the substitute McCann. Borough riding their luck a little here at 2-1 down.
To be fair, Preston should have scored
6.5
that.
minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Howson. on
Well,
the
Whale
run,
won.
The ball stuck under his
Very
feet.
lucky.
Preston have it back. A 1-2. Away
Preston
goes Miller
again
down the
coming
right-hand
forward.
side. Thomas struggling to get back to him. He's there now. Miller slows him down. Fins to go outside, then back on his left foot. Plays it infield. Brown, the captain, back out to the right. Chance to put this one into the box. Here it comes.
Headed away from Dyke-Steele. It comes straight to a Preston North End man.
18-yard line. The fans want him to shoot.
Shot.
He'll do eventually, right-footed. It's
It's going to be a corner.
Well wide, but it's another Preston corner.
How much of Thomas in?
Everyone's looking to shoot first time, but he doesn't. He puts on his right
go
foot.
for
Dyke-Steele defends.
4 minutes.
Takes the deflection
I'll
off
say
him.
4.
Preston, and they're in no hurry to take this.
Now there are just over 5 minutes left here.
If you get it right, you're always a goal.
Is taking the chance to applaud his fan club behind Tom Glover's goal there. He's got a good delivery on him, the Irishman, with that left foot. And Preston,
If you get it wrong, you're always a goal anyways.
a whole crowd of players just outside the 6-yard box for him to aim for. The referee, though, wants a word with some of those players. Tony Harrington.
Oh my word.
Walking towards Johnny Howson. Now he backs away and blows his whistle for the corner to be taken. Brady with a stutter step before.
Ball in.
Attacks the ball, front post.
Get it out.
Breeze header, drops
Get it
to
away,
the
well
post,
done.
Volleyed further clear by Clark. Bouncing towards halfway. Preston
It's
pumping
played
forward
again.
down the right wing. Controlled by Brady. Oh, he tried
Go
a
on.
back heel there when he really didn't need to, and it's to Borough's benefit.
Here we go.
Hackney in trouble, loses the ball. Kept
Hackney
it
stayed
by
down
Brown.
here.
Brown sees Hackney on the deck, waits to put it out of play. McGree tackles him and doesn't let him. But Hackney's still down, and Preston definitely won't put it out now. Thomas makes a good tackle. Hackney out of the equation. Silvera took back.
And that's a free kick.
By Story. Free kick for Borough. Hackney still down. And Alan Brown and Riley McGree are going to have a chat now. Story's booked. First yellow card of the game. And what did you make of that, Neil Maddison?
Well, Hayden goes down, and to be fair, the lad doesn't take it out, so Riley comes in and thinks, if you're trying to slow the player down, I want to pinch that ball back. He does every right. Gets it back, wins the ball, and eventually now we've got a free kick just inside our half. Hayden Hackney's on his feet, and he's okay. He's moving forward.
But what that did
Get
do
on with it.
is eat up more time, yes. We're in the 87th minute.
There's got to be
86.
at least 6 minutes, at least.
Every time you say that,
I know,
you knock
yeah.
a couple of minutes off, can't you, usually?
Yeah.
Silvera, that's a neat turn on the halfway line. Miller's tackle sees the ball break.
Here we go.
McGree tried to knock
Oh.
it round Watmore and go the other side, but there was cover there from Brown. That's a glancing header back to Glover from Clark.
James
Time
Bangor
ticks
and
on.
Jones are injured. At the moment, they're injured.
Need the ball at the other end of the pitch. They're working it through the thirds, or trying to here. Dyke Steele. And he won't find fours with that pass. Cunningham.
Latte
held
Lath
him
is
off.
meant to be back in the
Back
next
he
couple
goes
of
to
games.
Watmore. He's going to drive this from the middle of the pitch.
Possibly
Thomas.
Saturday.
That's all they've
At
done,
the
second half,
earliest.
haven't they?
It's down.
They've looked to get him behind you as much as they can. They've
I'd
looked
say
to
another
change
week or
that
two
turn out
for
defence.
Latte.
It was good defending
Aye.
from Thomas,
It
but
was.
But
Preston picked up the
Could
loose
be
ball.
back to
Watmore's
Saturday,
going to try
but
the
not
same trick again. This will drop over Thomas as Majic. Lovely control
Oh,
initially.
God.
Clark made a strong challenge. Here's Howson. Borough need to get moving here at 2-1 down. Centre circle. Here's Azaz. Gets away from
God.
one challenge, but not the second. Runs into Brown, pushes him over, and Preston have a free kick.
Yeah, he's got to be quicker there. He sees the ball.
It's gonna be another one of
slows
those
down,
games
and
where
two
we just
players get round him, push him off the ball,
don't
and then
get a result.
tries to get it back, and he makes that push, and the referee blows the whistle. I'd love to see him just drive forward with a bit of pace.
Preston North End are moving to the fringe of the playoff places here.
Lewis O'Brien
The 3
getting
points that
ready.
they currently have will take them level with Norwich in 6th and Hull in 7th. Borough. Well, we've talked long and hard about needing to get moving, needing to get the playoff push going soon.
Lewis O'Brien comes on.
As Hayden Hackney's replaced by Lewis O'Brien for the closing mates. But Neil, right now, it's another game that's ticking on by with nothing to show
Oh,
for it.
Hackney's touching his knee.
Yep.
Oh, Hackney's touching his knee.
Good that we've had at times in the second half. We've got nothing to show for it, and at this moment in time, it's another defeat.
As Thomas clears long into the Preston half. Oh, Watmore heads that back to his keeper Woodman, who picks it up, but I think Jack Watmore was rather surprised to see Freddie Woodman try that particular trick.
And I mentioned
There's a minute left of normal time.
regarding that, the next 15 minutes, when you get the equaliser, you stay solid, you don't concede, you don't take chances, and you take a chance at the back with a ball in midfield, it gets cut out, you're over the
long
run,
ball.
and before you know it,
Nobody
it's in
gets
the
that.
back of the net. And
Headed again from
mentioned
Rav.
said 5 minutes beforehand, just be solid, do not take chances.
Marcus Fours is looking a little frustrated there. He may have left an arm in on Alan Brown there as the ball bounced up between them.
And the last 5
Got
minutes
him on the back of the head. Free kick to Preston.
Yeah,
last 5
that's
minutes just gone a bit stop-start.
free kick.
Which is what the home team want, isn't it? Break the play up, staccato sort of rhythm, and prevent Borough finding any sort of attacking rhythm. Free kick to the home side, just to the left of the centre circle. Brady teases it down the left.
5
and
minutes.
we go into 5 minutes of stoppage time.
Oh my word.
Preston throwing level with the 18-yard line.
Not, as I said before, they're not keen to take the throw-in. It's just gone off the pitch now, they're wasting time and they're managing the game, they're seeing this game out. You've got to get that ball on the pitch as quickly as you can and retrieve it and get possession.
Some Borough fans heading for home, plenty of home fans as well actually. Looking to beat the traffic as Preston take this throw in short to Brown. Brown runs down a red cul-de-sac. Howson lofts the clearance towards Silvera, who's battling gamely away, but that's a featherweight against a heavyweight there. Story got it back to his keeper Woodman, whose clearance will drop beyond the centre circle. Chest of Clark.
Oh, well done.
Thomas a back heel to O'Brien. Clark under pressure on the
We are
edge area,
getting
back to
pushed
Glover.
back.
That's calmly done. Taken down by Thomas on the left-hand side. O'Brien. Oh, Azaz sees the ball bounce off his shin. Frockyard.
Oh, Jesus.
Cutting it back. Miller arriving now inside the area. Could be a shot coming in here on goal. It is.
Luckily, Rav was
And
there.
it was blocked
It was going in.
by Vandenberg. It was Leighton Stewart who got
Oh
the
my
shot
word,
in.
Luke
Bottom
Thomas.
can't keep it in play. Preston with a throw. Second minute of stoppage time, and Neil Maddison is rubbing his eyes in frustration.
I think sometimes you're overplaying. They've turned us quite a few times, and sometimes you've got to do that. You've got to relieve the pressure a little bit.
Oh, wayward header by
Ooh,
Johnny
Howson.
Howson's trod in.
He is.
A wayward header by Dykesdale. Johnny Howson beat Alan Brown to the ball. He swung his right boot at it, and he caught the leg of the Preston skipper, and that looked nasty.
Oh,
that looked
no.
really nasty for Johnny Howson, who is down in a heap, and that is not usual.
Howson stayed down after. Oh,
And it was
didn't look nice.
the energy he put into swinging his boot at the ball that's caused him the problem, Neil, isn't it? Because I think he's whacked his shin, the inside of his shin, against Alan Brown's leg. And this will eat up a few more seconds, won't it?
Might come off here.
Brian English is on to have a look at Johnny Howson, and there will be concern from his Borough teammates and the bench as well.
Howson
He sets up and they're just stretching out now. But he
stays
catches
down.
the ball, he puts it in behind.
It's a free kick that's gone Borough's way. I don't think there was anything. There's certainly nothing malicious in Brown's challenge, was there? It was a 50-50. They both went for the ball, and Howson beat him to it. Well, that doesn't take the pain away that he's currently feeling.
He's getting on his feet.
Getting up now, and Howson
It
will now
He looks okay. He's jogging.
try a little jog to the far side, and happily, it looks like I think he's going to be okay, Neil.
Yeah.
We'll see in a minute. So Borough down to 10 men then.
He looks
In
alright.
stoppage time. A free kick just short of the
Glover
centre circle, which
gets it up.
Glover will pump to the edge of the Preston box. Clark battling for it in the air. Preston head clear, bouncing out just down beneath
O'Brien.
us for a Borough throw-in. Coventry have equalised late on at Plymouth. Plymouth 2, Coventry 2. Borough would give their right arm for an equaliser here. Matt Clark's playing as a left winger, gets a throw-in for his troubles. Nearly 4 minutes of added time
Howson
gone,
comes
but
back.
a good 90 seconds or more was taken up for treatment of Johnny Howson. Thomas hurling this into the box.
Oh!
By Clark and shanked out of play for a corner by
It's a
Cunningham.
corner ball.
It's a good throw from Thomas. Puts it in the box. Clark flicks it on, and you're right. He gets a shank. It's a corner ball to us.
Azaz to take it. And he will have to retake it because there's a player down in the box and Tony Harrington's blown his whistle. Well, this will surely be it, Neil. Time nearly up here. Johnny Howson back on the pitch and ready to attack this Finn Azaz corner. We are ready. Azaz now.
It's in there.
High towards Clark. Clark header towards the 6-yard line. Preston
again,
struggling to clear. They will just
nobody's
about
getting
do
to it.
so. The referee running back towards the halfway line. He
Get it
hasn't
up.
lifted his whistle yet. Oh, Tom Glover gets right underneath that one. McGree takes it down. It looked like it was going to go out of play. It has now. It's a Borough throw-in. The Preston bench. It's not. It's a Preston throw. It's a Preston throw-in, and Riley McGree is furious with the linesman on the far side. McGree, well, he's grabbing the ball. What's going on? He's grabbing the ball. Oh, he's giving it to the man he thinks is in the right position to take the throw-in.
He's trying to give him the ball. Why is he booking him? It's him who's not.
And it feels
he's not accepting
like the
it.
game is up here. Deepdale, 3/4 of it celebrates. As eventually, belatedly, this throw-in will be taken. Howson heads forward, force flicks on. Silvera will chase. That ball is heading out just to the right of the corner flag. It's going
This
to
will be the last
throw-in.
chance here.
Well, we thought the corner was the last chance. This throw-in is surely it.
Yeah, you just got to get in the box. Big throw. Is that Thomas gone
It is.
over?
Thomas has gone over to the far side to take it.
So it's going to be a long throw.
Backs off to the advertising hoardings. Begins his run up now. Clark at the
Look at
front
that.
to aim for.
Corner ball.
For a corner. And still we play on.
Get Glover up there.
Saying to the referee, check your watch, check your watch. Well, we're in the 7th minute of stoppage time. Borough's corner out on the right-hand side. Hung up. The keeper off his line. He missed his punch. Through the area it goes. That's the final action of the game. It's defeat for Middlesbrough on their travels.
Again.
For the 4th season running, they've come to Deepdale and will leave empty-handed. It's Preston 2, Middlesbrough 1, and Neil Maddison. Borough will return across the Pennines, kicking themselves every step of the way, because I think they should have got something from tonight's game.
I agree with you, but the case is... And I'm frustrated because you get yourself back into the game. A wonderful goal from Finn Azaz. And I said, just manage the game. Don't take chances. You've got to be solid. You've got to manage the game and make sure for the next 10, 15 minutes you are solid as a team. You cannot afford to give sloppy passes away in midfield that don't get to your player. You get pinched, it pinches in front, and
shame.
before you know it,
It's a real shame.
It's an absolute killer. It really is. And for all the good work in the second half and in the first half at times,
It's a real shame.
you've still come away with nothing.
So Preston move to the fringes of the playoffs. For Borough, they are just as far away as ever. All the reaction, Neil, with you and Paul Addison.
Yeah, we're here right through until 10 o'clock for you, so get your reaction in. Remember, you can talk to me about the Borough tomorrow night from 6 as well on BBC Radio.
Not comfortable. No, I'm not having it.
In 6 since the turn of the year in the Championship. And that's where other scores
Watch, we'll go on.
as well.
And we'll beat Leicester now.
Pegged back 2-2 at Plymouth. Sunderland have lost 1-0 at Huddersfield. But, yeah, still 7 points in the top 6.
Don't worry about other teams, you worry about yourself, and you try and get them results. And
She's a stream film. Been off. I'm looking at
lots of good
No
play,
problem.
not in the final
Been
third.
a good stream, I
You know,
think.
with plenty of play from
Yeah, thank you everyone for
18
tuning in.
halfway to their 18 yards, and
Appreciate
then you don't have
it. Yeah, just really unlucky to move on to Leicester now. So I shall see you all on Saturday for that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and cry my sorrows up here. See you all there. Peace out, everyone.